Good evening, Good evening, my darling batlings. Thank you for starting things off with chucking stuff at my face, JKR. I'm joined tonight by Miles Above.
Okay, so my breakfast this morning was not good. You need to tell your people. You had me hiding in the basement or hiding in the dungeon.
I didn't have them bring you a breakfast. You were supposed to go get that yourself. What, am I your fucking butler?
What were they trying to do? What were they trying to do then?
I mean, I can't speak for them.
Dang it.
Tonight we are playing some more Metal Gear Solid 5 because I'm intent on trying to wrap this up this week. So, without further Mountain Dew, let's get this started.
Are we stinky today?
We're going to get stinky today. I did some more grinding off stream and ended up accidentally triggering a cutscene that will play once we load up my file.
Ooh, cutscene.
Hopefully the stream won't be as assy as it was last night. Then again, we do have Quiet with us.
And we always have an ass.
And, you know, we're playing as Snake, so there's always ass involved.
Yeah, it's always clapping.
And who knows, we might also get some more hamburger lore.
Stink!
I don't stink yet. I haven't gotten stinky.
You gotta give him time, Megatron.
All right. Let's see what cutscene I left off on. I just know that involved Code Talker.
Oh gosh. Dang, that was a rough landing. Are those parasites? Oh. Is he going crazy?
You'll see.
Hey. Eyes on Kazuhira. A message from the parasites.
I am Code Talker. I speak for the parasites. He's like the Lorax, but a biological weapon.
The next Animal Planet TV series, Parasite Whisperer.
Alright, first things first. We gotta get nice and stonky.
Yes, that's important. I forgot you had this music as freaking.
Oh, do you not like it, Miles? Would you rather I change
I've
it to
gotten
something
used to
else?
I've gotten used to it.
That's even more incentive to change it to something else. So I've been working on creating my version of pre-war Cybertron, the Cybertronian Empire. Ooh, interesting. Also wanted to say while you're there in chat, JKR, break a leg as far as the exam goes. You got this. I believe in you.
Yee. You got this, dude.
Please select a mission.
I have an exam myself tomorrow, so
Mission accepted.
you got this, boy.
Let's see, where's a good spot to drop off at? I'm thinking...
A dumpster.
I know, I need to find a dumpster to hide in, so I'm trying to find a place that has a dumpster. You know what, we'll stop near Kiziba Camp.
Heading to Central...
No, we'll go near, the abandoned village.
Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Thank you, I'll be, studying up on my flashcards tonight and tomorrow morning. Good idea. Also, if my tracking looks a little bit different tonight, it's because I'm using a different tracking method. I'm using a webcam that's using a update to the webcam tracking in VTube Studio that is for people with NVIDIA cards. It's
Cool.
RTX enhanced webcam tracking.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. If you have an NVIDIA RTX card, so 20 series onward, you can do it.
Well, I do, so I can do it eventually.
But yes, my idea of the Cybertronian Empire is loosely based on the British Empire. Oh, cool. Let's see, we got a mission here. Eliminate the heavy infantry. Now, we're not going to do that yet.
You gotta get Stinky first.
Yeah, I gotta get Stinky, and then we see whether the cutscene works. 2 days worth of stink grinding. This had better be worth it, although if it isn't worth it, that'll be just as funny.
Is he alright? Probably not.
I'm also using a new snipper rifle.
Is it really a new snipper rifle?
Analysis.
Yes, that's why I said it's a new snipper rifle.
Analysis complete.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, he's an anti-ballistics and missile engineer.
What do you do with the ones that don't have A+ or above and you do take them?
I put them on the security team.
Oh. I just laugh when I see like the freaking like sign of like with like the melee looking thing. It just looks like he's about to slap an ass.
I mean, kinda. A little bit more than a slap, but still.
He's like, no. Oh, you killed one.
Yep. Because I wouldn't have time to switch weapons.
Get in the dumpster.
Alright, time to smoke in the dumpster. Sorry, vape in the dumpster.
He has a
Sun will rise momentarily.
I just imagine Quiet being like, why is he just sitting in the dumpster?
Oh, she'll find out. I've also been listening to a series of videos called Bayverse Rewritten Transformers Wrath of Unicron. Yeah, next time we chat, Send me, like, a link to that or something, and I'll check it out.
Sun will rise.
I'll check out at least one episode. I might not get invested in the whole thing.
Sun will set shortly. Sun will rise momentarily. Sun will set.
Come on, get stinky!
Not gonna get stinky.
He's refusing to stink.
He's just got anti-stink gear.
Sun will rise momentarily.
It's so weird. Like, you've been doing this for, like, what, 4 days already? And like, there's nothing stinky.
Yep.
Sun will set shortly.
Oh, now they're out there.
It's okay, they won't check in the dumpster. Because they don't think anything's in the dumpster. Ignore the smoke or, technically, vapor that's coming out of it. That's normal.
Momentarily.
They just think it's a haunted dumpster.
Yeah, it's just the dumpster ghost. Relative of the box ghost. Sorry, I said that wrong. The box ghost!
Yeah, the dumpster ghost. So there's a toilet ghost,
Rise
probably.
momentarily.
Oh yeah, haven't you heard of Hanako-san?
That doesn't remind me of that.
Development complete. Sun will set shortly.
Sent me the link to check out at my leisure. Alright, I will check it out at my leisure. Okay, I'm stinky now.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can see
I
the
see.
flies.
Yeah, I see it too now. Oh. Oh, what? It's quiet set to attack and not freaking scout. Be careful, I think there's a guy behind you.
Damn it.
Well, damn.
Will I at least respawn stinky? Answer probably not, given my luck. Nope.
Well, damn. Well, you got all your cigars back, so you can do it again, but it's
Oh,
taking
there's
time.
a mine there. You know what, just for that? Yeah, I didn't mean to steal that riot shield, but fuck it, it's funnier.
Forgot about those little fake little like.
How do you keep forgetting about the decoys? We've been running into them this whole time.
Because
Since,
my brain's like,
you've
I'm
joined
so
on.
used to things. I don't know why I keep forgetting they exist. I just think my brain is just like, oh, that's a person. Then I see you shoot them, and they're just going like, blink.
And yet you call me out for not remembering something from a couple weeks ago from a series I'm not familiar with.
Sorry. Okay, fine. I can't call you out for that anymore. I understand. Right in the head.
Flushed him down the toilet.
Roger that.
Fire!
You gotta extract him.
Oh, there's a car. Shoot him. Oh.
Fire!
Development complete.
And now, not only will I steal them, I'll steal their truck.
You'll steal everything.
I'll steal everything that's not nailed down, including the nails.
You'll steal the nails, the hammer that was used to nail in the nails.
You captured an enemy vehicle.
The person
Weapons and items
that
you
hammered
use
the
are
hammers and
have
nails.
vehicles you've extracted airdrop in. And also let members of the combat unit use them on dispatch missions.
It just sounds like I was like trying to create a Popo frickin' Team 4-star joke on accident.
You gotta extract him.
The pecking order.
Pecking order.
Yeah. Nip him in the butt.
Oh yeah, another update on the Dragon Ball characters that my mom likes. For some reason, she really likes Mr. Popo, which is funny because she hasn't even seen Abridged Popo yet.
Are you gonna ever show Abridged Popo?
I've shown her 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Abridged so far. It's weird. She's fine sitting down and watching a movie or like a half-hour TV show or like multiple episodes of a half-hour TV show. But when it comes to like a YouTube video that's more than 5 minutes long, she's like, "Is it over yet?"
That's weird.
Roger that.
So she likes Popo.
Yes, she likes Mr. Popo. She just doesn't like his design.
Yeah.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
So are you just watching Dragon Ball like Z, or did
We're
you guys
watching
watch
Dragon Ball Z Kai. Because I felt like that was a good starting point for her.
Okay, so you haven't shown Dragon Ball. Gotcha.
No, we're gonna watch that after Dragon Ball Z Kai is finished.
Gotcha. And then Super, I assume, would be the last one.
Yeah. Well, when I say we're gonna watch Super, we're gonna skip over the first 2 story arcs, because those are just shittier recaps of,
Uh-oh,
shittier, much longer recaps of, Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. So, we'll watch Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, and then...
Like,
Rise
dumb.
momentarily.
What?
I lost, like, I heard robot for, like, the last, like, 3 seconds, like, for the last, like, minute and a half.
That... I haven't had any, internet fluctuation, so that must be a you problem.
I don't know why. That's weird. My internet's usually really good, and then like the screen went like all like just like crazy and everything. Well, it's gone now. We're good.
So like I was saying, we're not gonna watch the first 2 arcs of Dragon Ball Super, because they're just worse versions of Battle of Gods and Resurrection F.
Momentarily.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna watch Battle of Gods and Resurrection F.
Good
and
idea.
then pick up after those.
Sun will
I will never get why Super started off like that. It's such a bad way to start the first new Dragon Ball series in 20 years.
I mean, people do silly things. Ooh. Sorry to prop my leg up.
sun will rise momentarily. Sun
And it's especially baffling because they took these hour-and-a-half at most movies and stretched them out into like 12 episodes, like 12, 15 episodes each.
Yeah. Let me close browsers. Be safe. That's
the sun will
closed.
rise momentarily.
Let me close BattleNet. I'm closing stuff just to be safe.
Yes, that is what you should do.
Sun
I
will
closed
set
everything I could.
shortly.
So, when you guys watch Super, who do you think she would like the most?
God, I don't know. I'm not even that far in Super myself.
I feel like she would like the frickin' the little Saiyan from the
Kaba?
universe. Yeah. I don't know why.
I haven't gotten
like
to
that.
where, like, anything past, like, anything new has been introduced yet.
Gotcha.
Mostly because I was watching Super on Hulu, and then they took it off Hulu for a couple months, and now it's back on.
Yeah, I don't understand why companies do that. I guess they lost licensing privileges for that or something.
Like, they lost the licensing for Super, but not for any of the other Dragon Ball series.
Which is weird.
Sun will set shortly.
Still not stinky enough?
No, wait, there they are. I just saw the flies.
We gotta make them more pronounced.
They're just shy. They're just camera shy.
Rise momentarily. Sun will set shortly.
Alright. Now that we've spent, what is it, like 2 weeks in the dumpster? Combined with the fact that I died.
Select support helicopter requested.
Yeah.
Let's go back to
Time to
Mother
go back
Base.
and be
And this had
stinky.
better fucking work, or else I'm giving up on the bit.
Give up on the bit? No, it will work. But if it doesn't, then we'll just stare in silence.
You're also really quiet.
I was leaning back a little bit.
Yes, you shouldn't do that.
Stuff. Not much. I was only leaning back a tiny bit, so.
And I told you, a
It's
little bit of distance makes all the difference.
very true. So that should be better now, though. It was mostly just for like comfort. This is just as good how I labeled myself. How I've got myself now.
Have you tried moving the mic closer to you instead of having to lean in?
It's as close as it can go.
Have you tried moving your chair closer?
Yeah, I just did that.
Have you tried
Is
not
personal
having a
use.
hurt leg?
See, that one's a hard one.
Extraction
I tried.
arrived at Mother Base.
All right, here's the
Use your
Let's
words.
looking. My brain won't think. Let's just see if we get lucky, and then let's just say that.
Please select a heading to Mother Base.
Do we get the cutscene? Do we get it?
Yes, we do.
Yes. I hear the flies. Oh, they're all like, oh my gosh.
Welcome back, boss. Successful mission.
They can't take it.
Great to see you safe, boss. Snake.
You smell like crap.
stink.
She's like, come with me.
Yes, that is exactly what she's like. Ass.
Ants. He's like, what the hell?
This would be less weird if I didn't have a crowd of spectators.
Yeah. They're all wanting to get a look at her.
This is the only time they're like this towards her. Usually they're like, she's a freak, we want to kill her.
It's ridiculous.
And now I'm no longer stinky.
And now they're gonna be thankful to quiet.
Boss, we're ready to develop.
Here's like, go to sleep. Is that for looking?
This is
at
for
quiet?
watching me in quiet during our private time. You were not invited.
Oh my gosh.
Please land in zone.
So what are we doing next?
Some side ops. I'm trying to finish off the pause side quest tonight.
Hmm.
Please specify a project.
How do you know which ones are tied to that side quest?
It's always the ones that involve extracting the Wandering Mother Base soldiers.
Gotcha. Now this music's actually like just is funny because it's so ridiculous.
Yes, that is why I chose it.
I feel kind of bad for whoever sang it at their talent show.
I mean, it's not just the singer that was bad. Like, the singer was also the guitarist, but they had a bassist and they had a drummer, and all of them were doing bad.
I feel bad for all of them.
But hey, they were still getting cheered on at the show.
I mean, hey, as long as they are.
Alright, we don't have any more Wandering Mother Base soldiers right now.
Maybe more main story to unlock them?
Yeah, usually that's how it goes. I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for any of them, Miles, says JKR.
JKR, I'm just trying to be nice.
Alright, we faffed
Yeah, we
about
should do
enough.
something.
Time to do another story mission.
Yes.
Mission accepted.
Cursed Legacy.
Africa.
They all need to get good. Agreed.
We all agree with that, but still.
Deploying.
Episode 35, Cursed Legacy.
Tune into the next time.
Boss, Code Talker's research has been stolen.
On Metal Gear Z.
Packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. Enemy extraction choppers will be there any minute. You have to find and retrieve those containers before they arrive. That area is being guarded by zero-risk security, and their client is XOF. If the choppers make off with the containers, that research will end up in Cypher's hands. That cannot be allowed to happen. One other thing, boss. We need a cargo-capable Fulton extraction device to recover the containers. Use your idle...
Oh, don't you worry, Miller. I've got that covered. I already developed that a long time ago.
Good.
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated. Enemy
It'd be kind of funny if there was a mod for Transformers tied to Metal Gear.
I mean, I haven't really checked out the modding scene for this game. There might be, who knows.
detected. The map has been updated.
It's like all the vehicles are just Transformers.
Okay, that wouldn't be a thing, because that would
I figured.
require, like, just straight up coding new mechanics into the game.
Or appear as Transformers, but not Transformers.
Analysis
Guards, they
complete.
must know where the containers are.
Analysis complete.
If you can just squeeze it out of them.
Oh, I won't squeeze it. I'll firmly grasp it.
Hermit Grass.
Firmly grasp it.
I remember that. Oh my gosh. Squidward can't hold the net, and then just Patrick's like, wow, spin just stabs through the
Yes. That was
cast.
the
That was
reference.
great.
And it's also a meme. I don't know why it's a meme, but it is. Then again, most things from Spinge Bill, I don't know why they're memes, but I accept that they are.
Very, very true.
Damn it, it didn't let me steer it.
Development
Updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look.
updated.
PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis. You gonna extract him?
Yes, Miller, I'm going to extract him. What, you got a problem with that? Answer is yes, he probably
Apparently
does.
so.
He's got problems with everything. He's a very angry man.
Roger that.
So I don't remember, is he only in this game? Or
No,
is
he was in
other-
Peace Walker, and, technically the first game he made his appearance in was Metal Gear 2, for the MSX, which I haven't streamed yet, and I'm going to do Metal Gear 1 and 2 after Metal Gear Solid 5.
Gotcha.
Because I originally wasn't planning on streaming them, but then I figured, I'll do it anyway. But hey, thanks for even more of the bits, Psionic X, blessing us with some good Christian music, courtesy of John Dacre. But yeah, as for Miller, he makes his first, like, canonical appearance in Peace Walker. But, the first time he appeared in the series was Metal Gear 2, and Liquid Snake disguises himself as Miller, for most of Metal Gear Solid 1.
Okay. This is all you're doing is rock. Just...
Some more rain to me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
That's right, guys. Lose track of me. How you doing, Psionic X?
Our early warning radar still hasn't picked up the enemy choppers. But it's only a matter of time before they arrive.
Yeah, don't rush me, Miller. I'll do the thing. I'm okay, just fighting just fighting crab people. Crab people. That's the only thing I remember about that episode of South Park, and I can't even remember what episode it was in. I just remember crab people.
Okay, I gotta look it up.
I think it was the one about, like, everyone being metrosexual.
Season 7 South Park is gay episode.
Yeah, that's the one. The one about everyone being metrosexual.
You're also in South Park The Fractured Butthole.
Yeah, but I haven't played that. I also haven't played Stick of Truth. I have Stick of Truth, I just haven't played it. I'm very bad at playing the games I buy.
I've never played any of those.
That's what you're playing right now is Fractured Butthole. Okay.
Oh, wow. Must be all the ass jokes.
Subject on board. Need the rest of us. Target extraction confirmed. That leaves one target to go.
And to think all of this happened because I couldn't steer my rocket punch during the slow-mo.
Keep you informed of the ETA. Hurry up and extract the target. Can't go firing on the XOF choppers. If we attack XOF now, it'll be a declaration of war against Cypher itself. That time will come, but it's not now.
Come
why
on,
can't you
just
get that?
I can't scan the intel files because there's an alert going on. And that alert just refuses to stop.
That's annoying.
Yes, it is. Very annoying.
I guess you can only do the mission with the getting the targets and then move on.
Yeah. Well, I could always
Yeah,
extract this second target and then come back to get the intel file.
Alright.
That's true, yeah.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
I swear that I heard one of them say, "Boo, you stink."
I'm not stinky. I took a shower. I took a shower with a pretty woman.
Boo! You stink!
Ooh, you stink. Whoops. Well, maybe it's them.
They're the stinky ones. Yeah, I'll accept that death just to reset the alert. Because that was annoying.
Yeah, I bet.
Guards, they must know where the containers are. If you can just squeeze it out of them.
Alright, this is gonna be a race to the finish. There we go. Right before I run out of battery for my rocket arm. Hallelujah.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm gonna kick you."
Yes, that's how you wake them up when they're knocked out.
I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look.
Been updated.
The PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis. He's coming too. Roger that.
Rocket Punch is one of my favorite things to use in this game, and you can clearly see why.
Well, yeah, you just keep using it left and right.
There's no downside to using it other than, you know, you can't move while using it.
I love how this guy didn't even notice that his buddies were grabbed.
God damn it!
He's coming too.
Alright. Restart from checkpoint. You're fighting vampires, and you're saying this to someone who's half vampire because? Sounds like you're a little bit racist, Psionic X.
Track them both.
What vampires ever do to you? Nah, no, I am not. Then why are you fighting vampire? Well, if the vampires consented to fighting, then I have no problem with that. Nothing wrong with a little consensual fisticuffs.
I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look.
Updated.
The PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis.
Development complete.
You gotta extract him.
I love its announced rocket punch.
Yes, because it's a reference to Gundam.
Sure.
Oh, I love Gundam. I was really excited to see on Amazon they've posted the wing pops for them.
Development complete.
And they're actually like not jumbo. They're like regular sized.
Okay.
So I kind of want to buy them all. Although Death Scythe kind of looks weird as a pop.
Yeah, I figured it would. I figured a lot of the more elaborate Gundams would look weird as pops.
And then it's Wing that kind of looks like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about them. I want them because I love Gundam, but at the same time I'm kind of like, do I really want them? I still need to buy the original Gundam, and I still need to buy the original Zaku. Yeah, I really don't know how to feel about Gundam. Damn, I was so excited when I saw it was Wing. That was my first Gundam series ever.
Yeah, because it was the first Gundam series to be released in the US.
Yeah, you and I probably watched it on was it Cartoon Network
I
back
didn't.
then?
It was Toonami, but I didn't watch it. You did.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, yeah, I watched it probably.
By the time I was watching Toonami, Gundam Wing was off the air.
It's crazy that we're so close in age, yet we watched so many different things.
Yeah, I also missed out on Sailor Moon because of that.
Okay, so you know what? I'm looking at the pops right now out of box, and they kind of look pretty cool, actually. They're at like an angle.
You got an intel file.
I might actually have to buy them.
Nothing new in it.
All of this for an
Or
intel
photos.
file that doesn't have anything useful in it. Fucking... just my luck.
Oh, this is just part of this is one of the main missions.
In the jungle isn't.
Yes.
Watch out. You could run into the
I was about to say, why are you getting that freaking intel file then? Is it for like 100%?
You just noticed that we're doing a main story mission after I started
I
off
know.
this mission saying we're going to do a main story mission?
Well, no, I completely had forgotten because I was like, like an intel file you don't need. Why are we doing this? And I was like, oh wait.
Intel files only show up in story missions. And only,
Why do we need
you know,
intel?
certain ones. The ones that have them as a mission parameter. My guess is, like, if you didn't extract, like, interrogate a soldier to get the locations of the containers, then that intel file would probably
Enemy presence.
tell you where they are. Also, JKR is right. Why are you looking at Funko Pops when you should be keeping track of the stream?
Oh, no, I stopped. I was literally just looking to see what they looked like so I could tell you, like, oh, you know what? They're not that bad.
Also,
Oh,
why is my precious rocket ship drifting off into deep space? Why am I reaching you at the coordinates of the abandoned space station?
it is so hard to maneuver that rocket fist. You're right.
Well, only in slow-mo, because it doesn't let you actually turn it for some reason. I
That's
don't
weird.
feel like that's on purpose.
No, I feel like it's an oversight in development.
Enemy presence detected. The map is being updated.
Can you have quiet scout and like trank people?
Only specific areas. This isn't one of them that she can do. I don't think she
Gotcha.
can. She can only scout out outposts. This doesn't count as an outpost.
Gotcha. So what can she do? I guess just murder people.
I mean, like, she's all the way back there, because she can only move, again, to outposts.
And
And this isn't an outpost. Outposts are specific, marked areas on the map.
gotcha.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Oh, that guy's got some heavy armor.
You don't have much time.
Jeez, these guys are rough.
Yeah, the riot troopers.
Jeez.
That guy's probably gonna die on the way back. I don't care. I'm just getting these guys out of here so I don't have to worry about them waking up.
You gotta extract
I
him.
mean, if he dies, then he kind of, deserved it for attacking you. Oh, there goes that guy's helmet.
Yep.
Target extraction confirmed. We've avoided the worst possible outcome.
Some will arrive.
Exfiltrate the area. Go ahead and call the chopper. You can also exfiltrate the mission area by land.
Support helicopter requested. The map has been updated.
Cool.
After watching TF1 a couple more times, I now want more of the TF Prime Air Viacons. You should have wanted them for a while. Oh, hey, there's some ass. We've had a marked lack of ass this stream.
Thank gosh we have some.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Starts moving, just falls.
My character's kryptonite is vampires, but just in the vampire DLC to grab the class from it. Okay. I don't really know much about how Fractured But Whole works, because, again, haven't played it.
I mean, that ass is really, really playing games with you.
That ass is just plain hard to get, okay?
I mean, dude, you gotta go and freaking get it. Oh, that's getting away.
I have one Air Viacon I want more so that I can have a squadron of trackers under the command of Zeta Prime. Yes, do that.
White just hangs on the side like that. That's kind of funny.
Yes, she's been doing that every time she gets on the chopper.
I never noticed it at first. Like, I remember like when she was getting like in, she will jump in like mid,
No sign of the enemy.
like takeoff and like
Mother base.
just sit down or sit down.
Development project has been
But like,
completed.
oh, parasite suit,
Yep, upgraded parasite suit.
even better.
Because I've already got the base parasite suit.
Boss, we got Code Talker's research materials back in one piece. The medical team has them under lock and key in the quarantine facility. The materials should help their research into the vocal cord parasites. Cypher won't be getting their hands on them now.
Oh, we got another hamburger tape.
Hamburger tape. Yay.
Side ops list.
About that AI pod you retrieved from Emmerich's research facility. Guess what we found inside? A corpse. Human. The pod maintained a low internal temperature the whole time, and very little outside air got in. That would have slowed down decomposition. Still, the remains were mostly skeletal. Estimated time of death is between 6 months and a year ago. We put the screws to Huey about it. Listen to the tape. Turns out it was the body of someone we knew very well.
Huey killed someone.
Oh boy.
All right, let's listen to Huey getting interrogated about why there was a corpse in the AI pod in his lab.
Fine.
Oh, yeah, good question.
Strangelove was doing AI research in that lab. Why hide that until now? Why? Okay, so what? I wasn't working alone. You've got to understand. You do understand, right? I didn't want to drag her into this. It's my load to bear, alone.
So you didn't create the AI intended to drive Sahelanthropus. It was Strangelove.
Skullface was never in favor of AI control. So naturally they argued. Strangelove, she got him angry and he killed her.
How?
Uh-huh.
You didn't see it? So you found her inside that pod after the fact. And you just left her body to rot in there. Or perhaps you put her in there afterward.
I asked him not to take her away from me.
Rain approaching.
So she was killed by Skullface, but you asked nicely, and he put her body in the AI pod for you.
That's right. Pathetic.
You know, we have another idea. That you killed her.
Me? I couldn't kill her.
You killed her and locked her body in the pod.
I wouldn't. Don't treat me like one of you. I can't just kill anyone whenever I feel like it. I'm a normal human being.
Oh, I see. So you just shut her inside and waited for her to die.
I would never do that.
What, you mean she killed herself?
Yes. She climbed inside that pod and shut the door. It can't be opened from the outside. It was suicide. Suicide, I said. She killed herself. She got in when I wasn't looking and suffocated. She'd often try to do things like that. By the time I realized and opened the door, she wasn't breathing. I got scared and shut the pod again. I couldn't bring myself to open it back up. That's right. Me?
He's so bad at lying.
What's wrong with you?
I see.
It's noticeable.
One more thing.
Haven't you gotten enough today?
Okay, I see it's a painful memory. You don't have to answer, just listen to the question. You see, we examined her remains. She had a scar on her lower abdomen, a surgical scar. It had been stitched up and had fully healed, meaning it was long before her death. She had a child, didn't she? Your child. Where's the kid?
How should I know?
Oh no.
there is a
Oh no,
child.
the kid.
I've never seen his face.
What do you take us for?
They took it all. Even my child. I didn't even know he'd been born. I lost everything.
How old would he be?
Where's Otacon?
Since then,
And you know it's a boy.
Strangelove said so.
And his name?
We called him Hal, even though I never saw his face.
Did he essay pause? No, no. No. Pause. No, it's Strangelove that, well, first of all, he didn't essay anybody. He was in love with Strangelove. She hooked up with him at the end of Peace Walker. And in the intervening 9 years, they had the kid that would grow up to be Otacon. And then Huey fucking killed Strangelove. He won't admit to it, but it's very obvious that he did. From how his story keeps on changing from sentence to sentence there. And, he's currently saying, oh, I never even met, my son. Skullface took him away from me. And we'll get more follow-up on that, as the story progresses. Also, hi, Timo. But yeah, Otacon, during this time, of, the story, was, he was, like, in possession of, or that's not the right thing. Basically, Cypher had him. Same way that, the Patriots had, Rosemary when she would, not Rosemary, Sunny, when she was, after she was born. So he's under custody of the Patriots right now. Well, the organization that would go on to be the Patriots. And then we got a couple other tapes about what the hell was going on with the Man on Fire, who we discovered was actually Volgan.
You mentioned that the Man on Fire was crushed under Sahelanthropus in its hangar.
Yeah. He was caught under the wheels of its transport platform.
But his body wasn't found.
What?
We searched
But
the
you
area
guys
the
found
moment
it.
we arrived, but there was no trace of him.
I wasn't hallucinating.
I know. I trust you on that. That means someone must have taken the body. But when I got there, everything was still as it was. Even Skullface hadn't been touched. I can't see a reason to sneak into a place like that and drag out the biggest, heaviest guy there.
What are you getting at?
Only option left is... he got up and walked away.
That platform ran him over.
Just ran him over.
You're saying that's not enough?
I don't want to believe it, but maybe not. He shrugs off bullets, even rocket strikes. There's no reason to think that would finish him. It seems ridiculous, but I'll start gathering eyewitness accounts just in case.
If you dig up anything concrete, I want to know.
You'll be the first, if I dig anything up.
There goes Quiet staring at you.
Yeah. Her staring lovingly and adorably at Snake while he's listening to, you know, stories of, like, someone suffocating to death inside of a, AI pod is... it's a vibe.
The GRU colonel was burned alive with a Shagohod during Operation Snake Eater 20 years ago. Despite suffering severe burns to his entire body, he still clung to life. After you left Seleniarsk, Volgan's body was taken to a research institute in the outskirts of Moscow. But modern medicine couldn't explain why he was still alive. Not that the colonel was any ordinary man to begin with. That constant electric current he had running through his body that he could unleash at will. To be honest, I was always uncomfortable around him. Thought I might get electrocuted just by standing nearby. The institute studying him was tasked with investigating and developing human paranormal abilities. The comatose Volgan was used to further the Soviet Union's research into such abilities. But not long ago, the facility burned to the ground. And Volgan's body was never found among the rubble, even though the fire started in the room where they were keeping him.
Oh fuck, I forgot to set up my schedule. It's okay, Kier. How you doing today, buddy? Feel free to hop in if you want, if you feel up to it.
Keep the dead alive.
Yeah, bro.
A man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up? Well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Volgan. It's not over yet. Back in
Stressed AF, I'm sorry.
you brought his plans
Yeah,
for
sorry, bud.
Utopia down in flames. That grudge is what's keeping him alive.
So Volgan's entire thing about becoming the man on fire is literally that meme of man too angry to die.
What?
The day the research facility holding Volgan burned down, a Soviet jumbo passenger jet happened to crash near
You're getting ready to decompress and
far away to the north of
learn
the
some back and dev stuff because your feet are yelling Kier, new job now.
boy who was being studied at
Wishing you all the best.
the plane fell to earth from over 8.
Trust me, I know that feeling too. My
was the only one not.
my whole body is screaming new job.
Exactly the same time as the crash, Volgan awoke in that facility. According to the Research Institute's documents, the gifts this boy demonstrated included psychokinesis and telepathy.
So this is like our first little bit of backstory on young Psycho Mantis.
He always wore a kind of
Oh.
a rudimentary form of psychic insulation, apparently. We don't know where this boy is, but if
Too bad they don't make a joke about reading your freaking cards again.
that's with him yet.
Well,
Memory cards.
Part of a new age.
it doesn't use memory cards, so he can't read them.
Read your solid state drive. I don't know.
Well, no, it's canon that he can't read hard drives.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, in Metal Gear Solid 4, if you, after you beat Screaming Mantis, you come across the ghost of, Psycho Mantis, and he tries to read your memory card again, and he's like, what? I can't read your memory card. I see you've upgraded to a hard drive.
My one weakness.
And now for, the most important of these tapes we're listening to right now, part 2 of The Hamburgers of Kazuhira Miller.
Good.
I hope you bought a better hamburger this time, Kazuhira.
Right. Well,
The last one was lacking in every way. The patty was too thin, the bun too dry, and the lettuce.
Thanks, Gordon Ramsay.
hey, that was 100% all beef patty, and no shortening in the bun either.
Nature's blessings, unadulterated, in hamburger form. Is that it?
I know you haven't been here for a lot of Code Talker stuff here, but if I were to ever do like a big group fan dub project or something like that with Metal Gear Solid 5, I know I would want you to voice Code Talker.
But when taste,
I can hear that. I can see that.
so does our gratitude to nature. Making such precious blessings unpalatable is sacrilege.
I hate to admit it, but I think you're right. I should have known better than to settle for second best. That's why I had him run some more R&D, develop a new burger. In fact, one of our researchers just dropped by with the latest results. Here it is. See how you like?
Yeah, I also want you to be Deep Throat / Cyborg Ninja in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Shall see indeed. I thank you for this bounty, Mother Earth.
So, what's the verdict?
Not bad,
And?
but it does not hold a candle to what I ate back home.
Everyone's a critic. Damn it. I was sure the Kobe beef, but maybe we didn't have enough. If we had any more, we're cutting into our profits.
Profits?
We'll be taking a loss on every unit.
What are you talking about?
Oh, anyway, I'll be back with another round of product.
I will be waiting. Did you say product?
I love Code Talker, even if he does have a lot of very repetitive dialogue. You can make a drinking game out of every time he says the phrase vocal cord parasites, copulation, or turns male to female.
Oh gosh, that would be Interesting.
And then, because I know JKR was curious about, Skullface. Let's see. I don't think we have that tape yet, but, we'll get a tape eventually that explains Skullface's backstory now that he's dead. Send my dudes on some combat ops.
Please select a mission.
Yeah, we're gonna crush the drug cartel.
Do it. Crush that drug cartel.
Unit dispatched.
And let's see. Ah, there we go. Now we can go after another wandering Mother Base soldier.
Deploying.
We're almost done with this side quest. There are, I believe, 10 wandering Mother Base soldiers in total. But yeah, I did some boot dev stuff on my aunts. Honestly, if I stick with it, I think it's possible to learn each language weekly, and I think Python works for Godot, so 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm still gonna learn Godot script. And you're learning HTML/CSS. Interesting. That's all really interesting to me as someone that's taken a little bit of coding classes. Although mine was focused on C# for game dev. Specifically for game dev with Unity. That's a good idea, Timo. Those For Dummies books are really, really useful for learning stuff like that. Don't sleep on them. Both metaphorically and literally, don't sleep on books. So if my eyes heard for PC but not for reading, guess who is reading? That's a good idea. Also, that's a good question. We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar womb. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wowie. Dragon Force wasn't a band during this time frame. How inaccurate, lol. That's not even Dragon Force. That's a talent show band performing a shitty cover of Dragon Force. There are 3 people in that band, and none of them can play their instruments well enough to be playing something as complicated as Through the Fire and Flames. The fact you could recognize it. Yeah. One of my favorite things to come out of that shitty talent show performance is somebody charted it for Guitar Hero and made it accurate to how badly it's being played live with all the wrong notes.
What?
Yeah.
Which Guitar Hero did they use?
Clone Hero, the free like modular Guitar Hero game.
Oh. I was gonna say jokingly, you should totally play it one day.
I mean, I have been wanting to do some Guitar Hero streams, and now that I've got some headphones that don't have too much audio latency, I could totally do that.
Do it, dude.
Problem is, I just need to get used to playing Guitar Hero again. I have been out of practice for a long time. I was never that good to begin with, which is all the more incentive to get better at it.
I was really bad because I played the guitar the wrong way.
Yep. I remember.
I don't know if you remember.
You were the one who introduced me to... Well, I heard of Guitar Hero through magazines, but you were the first person that, like, showed that I knew that had a copy.
Yeah, and then my sister broke it, so my mom had to buy me a new one. It was a little crazy. My sister was really OCD, so she was like cleaning it up and everything. And she picked up the console when it was running, and it did the circle rings on the disc.
Oh, the Halo scratch.
Yeah.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Oh, you played the arcade Guitar Hero then, Kier. Yeah, the arcade Guitar Hero is a weird one. Because it's a mix of songs from 2 and 3. And the order of, like, the set list is a little bit weird in terms of how it ranks them. Because, like, it's supposed to be in order of difficulty, but it's got, like, some songs that are way harder than they should be in lower tiers. And some songs that are easier in high tiers.
Yeah. I kind of missed Guitar Hero in a sense, but I started playing Beat Saber.
Fortnite Festival is basically the closest we've got to a new Guitar Hero.
Mm-hmm.
Given that it works with Guitar Hero controllers.
It's true.
Well, technically, Fortnite Festival is more like Rock Band, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I still played Rock Band, too.
Yeah, I played a lot of Rock Band. I was one of those weirdos that was excited for Rock Band 4. Like, the whole reason I got an Xbox One was so I could play Rock Band 4 with all of my old songs from old games and DLC. You miss DDR, all you got is Step Mania and no dance pad. So get a dance pad! Step Mania is also a good workout, if you have a dance pad.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
The only ones you can afford are the shitty soft ones. Oh, so you want a high-quality one, then. I see. You want the button to stay in the same place? Is that so hard to ask? Alright, time to deliver. Oh.
We received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
New job offers. Oh, and the kids have escaped.
Oh no.
The intel team's looking for them as we speak. I'll add information to your side ops list as it comes in.
So is this a new form of side mission?
Yes, but they're required for story progression.
Oh, is that why they're like highlighted yellow?
Yeah, ones that are highlighted yellow are side ops that are required for story progression.
Gotcha. So basically they should be really classified as main missions, but they're
they're classified as side ops because they don't require loading up a specialized instance of the area to tackle them.
Gotcha. New cutscene.
Nah, this is just how it does when you're landing on Mother Base normally. I'm going back here to deliver this new photo to Paz, see how she's doing.
I'm so used to cutscenes in here. I'm not used to the old landing way.
I also just realized that I had Pequod land on the command platform, while I should have had him land on the medical platform. Oh well, that's what fast travel's for. And I can just have him fly us.
They're just like, what's boss doing?
Please select a delivery point.
There we go. To the medical platform. And we can also see what Quiet's listening to. Dormant Stream by Ludwig Forsell. I don't know, is Ludwig Forsell or not? If so, how much?
Good question. 350.
No, Tree Fitty. It was at this point that I realized Ludwig was not actually Ludwig, but instead a 12-story tall crustacean from the Paleozoic era.
Oh, snake!
I'm gonna show a photo.
Snake? The Costa Rican Sea. It is so beautiful. Costa Rica means rich coast. Please, please, get them out of my country. Them? Huh? Who was I thinking of? It was... And then No, that is not right. But I am an angel of peace. I am a student. I am so tired. I will just lie here a while.
See, she's starting to remember things.
Just takes time. I'm assuming that she's really important to some sort of story.
She is a returning character from Peace Walker, who was part of the reason that kicked the events of Metal Gear Solid 5 into motion, because she got captured by U.S. soldiers. Yeah, she had a bomb implanted in her, and then they took it out of her in very graphic surgical fashion, and then it turned out she had a second bomb in her, and somehow she survived that. I know how she survived that. I'm not gonna spoil it.
I assume that there's going to be something about that from this.
Yes, that is why you do this side quest.
And that is why there's no spoilers. Because I have no idea what I'm doing with watching this, but I'm enjoying it.
The second bomb was magic. It was also inside her birth canal.
Oh, shit.
Which is why, when Tara Strong, her voice actress, was taking part in a Twitter trend several years ago that, like, the trend was describe a video game plot badly, and the way she described the plot of Ground Zeroes was, I have a bomb in my hoo-ha.
How many FOBs can you get to?
No, you can buy multiple as long as you have the mother base coins for it, which are the ones that are tied to microtransactions and daily login rewards.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yes, it is. Also, I've got an online development going on here, which is a rocket launcher that fires Fultons, so I can extract soldiers by shooting at them. Doesn't that sound like the most gloriously stupid thing you've heard all day? What, no response?
No response.
You're being mean tonight. As upgrading the I shot you, you are mine now energy, yes.
Oh shit. Sorry, I had gotten a text message from my boss.
Okay.
I was just responding to him, so that's why there was no response from me for anything. He was just telling me basically I need to be management for tomorrow, so.
Alright, we are low on GMP, which means time to raid somebody's FOB.
Do it! Do it! Raid it all! Raid it all! I wonder how many people actually still play this game.
A surprising amount.
Really? It's a level 6.
Yeah. I will go after...
Apparently you already damaged those before?
No, it's because it's under level 5.
Please select a mission.
Oh.
Heading to FOB.
Also, I'm annoying. I keep getting ads for AI music creation. Like, I can use it in a non-predatory way, but the ad I get for this as well, my response is learn to sing or pay someone. Yeah. I feel you on that.
Oh, I just got a message from one of the voice actors I have to manage for my group I'm in.
Okay.
Right. She's younger. She's like 18, so she's easily bothered by people.
Okay.
And unfortunately, she got dragged into something and she's like begging for help, so I'm DMing her while watching you. Let's see if I can get her to watch your stream, maybe.
You don't have to do that, but I appreciate, you know, if she ends up doing it.
2. Roger that. Extract him.
This is where going sneaky really is important. Because,
Oh yeah, 100%.
if you get detected, then, the enemy player whose base you're invading, not only will they be alerted that they're currently being invaded, but, they will know that you're the one who invaded them. And they can retaliate.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that yesterday.
Yeah. There's also a whole mechanic that I never really have delved into, and have no interest in delving into, where if you get enough of the right materials and have the right, you know, after you beat Chapter 1, you can develop nuclear weapons that basically act as a deterrent to keep people from invading you, unless they have enough heroism points to be able to bypass your nuclear blockade.
You gotta extract him.
If my friend hops in, I'll point it out.
Okay.
Up there,
Is that them?
There's a follow from Kitty.
Hello, Kitty. I hear you're a friend of Miles, and any good friend of Miles, I say good as a qualifier, is welcome here. I'm Arikado, longtime friend of Miles. I'm a
Kitty, do you want to pet the kitty?
Gosh,
Yes,
Megatron,
I want
why?
to pet the kitty.
Why?
We're just invading another player's forward operating base right now in Metal Gear Solid 5 because I need some money so I don't go in the red. And then we're going to be continuing on with doing some story stuff. Trying to wrap this game up this sometime this week. Either probably not tonight at this rate, but if not, then definitely Sunday. Yes, thank you, JKR, for putting in the Discord command. If you feel like it, no pressure. If you don't want to, since if you're 18 or older, then you're free to join my Discord server. You don't have to worry about there being like not safe for work shit in there, because I do not allow the posting of NSFW. It's just an 18 plus rule because I don't like dealing with like the drama and stuff that inherently comes with allowing teenagers and kids into your community. And also because
Infiltration successful.
you know, I mostly like hanging around adults. But yes, if you feel like joining the Discord, feel free to join and post a little intro post in there, familiarize yourself with the layout. And you don't have to worry about being active in chat. I welcome lurkers if you feel a little nervous being here your first time. I'm a lurker myself in a lot of stream chats. I just try to create a place that's like, yeah, kind of chaotic in terms of like the shenanigans we get into, but I try to be friendly and welcoming to people of all walks of life, as long as their walks of life aren't, you know, bad. I'm at a loss for words today because I've had so little mental stimulation today.
Yeah. Well, everybody here's chill. I have no doubt about that, so...
Yeah, we got a few people that are, like, a little bit more prone to some spicy humor, but, you know, I try to make everything as welcoming and friendly as possible. And I do have a management staff to make sure that things don't get too out of hand.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Well, you're not one of the Discord mods though.
Yeah, I know.
You're one of the stream mods.
I know. I handle stream side, okay?
And yet you never do any moderating.
Hey, I don't get to. I see it pop up, okay, to my excuse, and then someone else is already taking care of it before I can.
You and Coffee Pod together have spicy humor, but you keep it to a limit. Yes.
Clouds approaching.
Kira's like, the bot stole our job.
Yeah, Seribot stole your jobs as far as banning, like, spam bots.
This is just now turned into, like, the friends get the sword.
Yes.
But yeah,
Seribot does make your job a lot easier.
No, yeah, 100%. Do you need more, or are you good with...
I've got, like, over 700k right now. I'm good.
Okay.
Please specify.
Like, the reason I do FOB missions on the Steam version in particular, when I'm in need of some quick cash, is because they pay out ridiculous amounts. Oh my god, I can get a non-lethal machine gun.
Do it.
Nah, that costs 500k. I'll develop it at some point. I just need to, be a little more choosy with what I develop right now. Flip side to that, I can now watch out on other people's streams for people to get banned. I banned them manually on my channel with the reason of you know what you did. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Timo. I like that. Timo out here thinking fourth dimensionally. See, is there...
Specify a project.
Not really anything new there. Alright, let's go rescue some kids that escaped and bring them back to our definitely not a cult, middle of the Seychelles Ocean, compound.
And the only reason you're doing it is to make sure that they're going to be safe and not children soldiers.
Yes, because they were child soldiers, but we're trying to reform them into happy and healthy members of society.
Yes. It's a juvie.
No, not juvie.
It's a stupid joke, sorry.
It's not a punishment. We're getting them out of active war zones and teaching them, like, how to read and write and do basic jobs. So I moved to Timo's neck of the woods. Ooh, cool. I haven't heard from Sai in a while. Tell him I said hi and that, I hope he's doing well.
Oh, that's right. I need to get Kitty hooked on Vanguard again.
Miles here's trying to get me hooked on Vanguard. Or at least the story.
Yeah,
Sai is, Kier's longtime best friend, who just recently, moved away from his neck of the woods and happened to move into your neck of the woods, Timo.
Yeah, I just remember showing Kitty the game one time and then the anime, and then all of a sudden Kitty's got frickin' Vanguard Deer Days on Steam wishlist.
And, Sai, for, longtime viewers of my old shitty content, was the one who designed the logo for Digimon Frontier. As well as, designing the symbol that was used as the logo for Paradox Productions, my, channel for making, abridged series and other such things.
I forgot how we came up with that name, too. Like, that's
it was like, it was, I think it was actually, like, Kier misspeaking, trying to say paradox, and said paradiox, and we were like, it's a I was like, it's a portmanteau, which is one of my favorite ways to do a turn of phrase, and it's a portmanteau of paradox and parody, so paradox. And also,
what are those?
Those were African wild dogs.
Oh, we're getting more puppies for the safe zone.
Did this kid really get inside of the oil field base? The answer is yes, and also they got a chopper up there that I'm not equipped to take care of.
Oh, great. What a great time to have a chopper.
What a horrible night to have a curse. Well, it was a Kier, it was a case of you misspeaking being a blessing in disguise, because it gave us the best name out of all the suggestions we had. Now, did I need the snipper rifle for that? No, but it's more fun that way. I like to see the look of fear on their eyes.
You gotta extract him.
See, that is a decoy. I've upgraded my intel team enough that they no longer think decoys are actual people. That's a decoy. I've also got my own decoy that I can deploy now, but I haven't equipped it.
Real quick, when are you doing Danganronpa again?
Wednesday.
Kitty's going freaking out about it.
Oh, nice. Probably next week I'll return to, like, I want to do the Danganronpa fan dub and the Danganronpa game playthroughs sort of like side by side. So, like, I want the game to get further ahead than the fan dub. So, like, this week will be another stream of the game. And then next week, we'll do another look at the Danganronpa fan dub. For Kitty's, for an explanation for Kitty, since she's new here, I'm also a voice actor. And I was in a Danganronpa 1 fan dub several years ago, which just recently had its finale after being soft canceled for several years. I played Hifumi Yamada, the ultimate fanfic creator, and Kiyotaka Ishimaru, the ultimate moral compass. And I also filled in for Byakuya for one chapter.
That's right, I forgot you did that.
Well, yeah, of course you forgot I did that. You haven't seen it. Want you to come on for a quick second for the Sakura voice? Absolutely, Kier. Yeah, Kier here in chat, who's about to join in on the voice, voiced Sakura in that fandom. I can't hydrate at the moment because I'm out of water, but I can have some sweet tea.
Sir, you're not prepared for stream if you're not.
I've been drinking too much water. There's the kid.
All right, so I'm here. I'm Kier. How you doing, Kitty?
You're here. You're Kier. Get used to it.
I'm here. I'm Kier. Also queer. Well, yeah, I did Sakura Ogami as in.
I am Sakura Ogami. How are you doing today?
Yeah, Kier was different from most of the other VAs in that project because he had not heard the English dub voice for Sakura because he had only seen the Danganronpa anime adaptation. So he based his Sakura voice off of the Japanese voice actress for Sakura.
Yep. I believe it was Kujira. Let me make sure.
I'm going to double check my schoolwork real quick. I keep getting paranoid I'm missing something.
Also, hi, Proto.
Proto.
Kujira, yeah, I was right. Kujira. And hey, Proto. I just commented on your thing.
My computer die already when it was half a buck?
Yeah, I have negative $89 in my bank account right now, dude.
I'm waiting for a refund from the PlayStation Store to be processed. It should be here. It should be in my bank account by tomorrow. The credit statement has already shown up. It just needs to be, you know, actually processed into my account.
I'm waiting for a refund actually too from a Minecraft server that I have.
Basically, I decided I can wait a month to pre-order Metal Gear Solid Delta, since that doesn't come out until August. And, you know, I could use roughly like $75 extra.
Analysis complete.
And then I have officially met the payout threshold for this month on Twitch. Nice. So on probably Monday or Tuesday, I will get another like 50 or 60 bucks. So it's going to be, you know, I didn't get as much money at the beginning of the month as I usually do because I owed my mom some stuff. And also she wasn't able to, she's not able to like lend me extra money because she had to, her refrigerator unexpectedly broke and she had to like rush order a new one with money she didn't have, exactly have.
I wish I would have known because I could have said if you can get someone. I have a refrigerator we're not using.
Yeah, but she needed it like the next day.
Yeah.
Because she had food that was going to spoil.
Yeah. I just wish I could have helped, you know.
But yeah, so like all in all, it's like usually I get like $240 each month from my SSI. I got $190 as my cut this month because owing my mom some stuff and her not being able to afford to lend me like the extra that she usually gives me, because like part of my SSI also goes towards covering you know, like medical bills and stuff like that, because I have a lot of medications I'm on. And she handles all of that because I cannot be trusted with that.
I know the feeling, dude.
I hope the little bit I got you helped you out.
It did. It really did. It, at the very least, got me a few, like, household necessities I needed, as well as a McDonald's dinner.
Oh, McDonald's? I'll be honest, right now, McDonald's would definitely hit the spot.
Yeah.
Here, how you been?
Oh, just tired and work. Proto!
What'd he do?
What did Proto do here?
He got me repo. I said I would play with him.
Oh, dude, you guys are getting repo? Dude,
I've been looking for someone to play repo with, which is the only reason I haven't bought it yet. Is because
I have it right now because of Proto.
Oh, and there's Kitty wanting repo too. I was just talking to Kitty about repo.
The kitty speaks. Hello. Yeah, I bet. Like, I didn't know what repo was until I saw that that stream highlight of when Zentrea got absolutely blitzed on a dozen weed cookies, as well as some beer. And I was like, this looks like a blast to play with friends.
Yeah, give me a moment and I will recalculate the amount.
I cannot be trusted with that. Is that you saying that, or is that somebody else saying that? That's me saying that, because I'm very bad at keeping track of how much money I have in my account. And the only time I realize I've run out of money in my account is when charges start getting declined. And if I were to be tasked with being deposited all of my SSI money for the month, I am the kind of person who's such a reckless spender and impulsive spender that like, this is me acknowledging my own fault here, that I would run out of money for like paying for my medications and rent and be fucked.
Yeah, we should do a repo stream together.
Yeah, I just need to get repo, which I can get it with the refund I'm getting. Like I'm torn between, like, the new Doom game comes out at the end of the month, and that's why I was going to put my refund towards, because it's the same price, so it would come out to the exact same amount. But I could also get repo instead and just hold off on Doom until next month.
So I can't find the place I normally get my cannabis from. They don't have the cookies anymore or the brownies. But I remember what the amount was. It was either about 100 milligrams to about 120, because, you know, it could be anywhere from, well, let me rephrase it. It's anywhere from 90, 85 kind of range on a low end to the high end, about 120, 140. Because you said she had a dozen of these cookies, right?
Yes.
So yeah, each cookie I think was about 10 milligrams, give or take, and I don't know if she made them or not.
I think I don't know if she made them or not. I haven't seen the full stream.
But yes, I'm just going with standard amount that I saw.
Yeah.
I remember the math though, so that's
something.
helpful at least.
Nobody said there'd be math. I blame our schools.
The funny thing is, I used to be good at math.
So did I, until I got to high school and started getting a succession of shitty math teachers that made me hate math.
Here's, dude, I will tell you right now, I wish you could have had Mr. Lelouch. Wanna know why?
Why?
Not only did he tell dad jokes all the entire time, right? He was just an all-around fun teacher. And I am honored to be one of his last students before he retired.
That's sweet.
Mr. Lelouch was a real G.
But what were you trying to say, Miles?
I was gonna say, Ari, if you didn't get it, I would get it for you my next payday.
Oh, okay. When's that?
Friday.
Okay, yeah. I'll accept those terms. I'll hold off on getting repo and allow you to purchase it for me.
I was gonna make a joke saying we can always add it to what I owe you for those games too.
Yeah.
Proto. If they have, I will see when they have cookies and brownies, because they have both sometimes. If they don't have it, I'll see if they have the stuff you put in it to make those brownies and cookies, so we can get a double baker's dozen of it. Now the question is, what game do we play and or live stream, right?
Mario Kart, totally.
Oh shit, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That, well, he doesn't
for
drink,
me,
so
for me, because I don't drink, I could take a couple CBD gummies.
I think
that would
Kitty's
be fun, actually. It's a little three-way collab.
Yeah.
Kitty's confused.
Yeah, Mr. Lelouch, dude. There's two. I can't remember my English teacher name, right? But Mr. Lelouch and Bob, Mr. Bob, that was his assistant. Awesome guy, also. And my English teacher, which I did fail my English course. I'm not gonna lie. But out of all my high school teachers, besides Mr. Bapu, because Mr. Bapu let me see my friend Sai all the time. But in terms of learning wise, right? Though, like, Mr. Lelouch and that teacher that was for English, I have the utmost respect for them.
Have a good night, JKR, and best of you. You got this for that. You exam tomorrow. Sorry, my words are failing me. Like I said, I haven't had much conversations or mental stimulation today. You got this.
You got
because of the failed that thing. My guy, like, what does that mean? Says Kitty.
But yeah,
oh my goodness, Kitty.
Keep in mind, when I had these teachers, I was both. Well, for the English teacher, I was like 17 going on to 18. And for Mr. Lelouch, I had him for 2 years, so like 14 and 15, right? Out of all my high school teachers, I have the utmost respect still, till this day, for how they were teaching us. The fact that I had summer school because of a teacher still, and I'm still singing his praises, tells you a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ari,
Yes.
you should show Kitty the hamburger.
You mean the hamburger tapes again?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can
Kitty
start.
have a laugh.
I'll start from the first hamburger tape, and then we'll go into the second, and we've got, I think there's 2 more that we have to unlock. This is a whole side plot told throughout Intel tapes about Kazuhira Miller, also known as Master Miller, who's like your second in command, working using Code Talker, who is a Navajo code talker who's 100 years old and kept alive by some parasites he experimented on using himself as a test subject, trying to create the ultimate hamburger.
It's funny, Kitty.
Your men can take it from here. Will you permit me to...
While we listen to this, I'm gonna grab some more water.
Do it.
You don't eat. I can subsist
okay,
without
good, yeah.
food. But there is more to the act of eating than nourishment. We receive nature's blessings and reaffirm our part in it. And in doing so, we express our gratitude.
Sorry, it's, hearing you say you don't need to eat and that you're a part of nature in the same breath. Anyway, what can we get you? Not exactly a 5-star restaurant, but the kitchen's used to serving a lot of different appetites.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
Even we Dine have become Americanized. I eat them often back home.
I'm back.
You just can't let them go.
Welcome back.
Well, as far as symbols of the American Empire go, hamburgers are pretty good.
I could really go for steamed ham and cheese.
I've got some hamburger patties in my fridge that I've been meaning to cook.
And you asked for hamburgers.
You know what? I'm actually mad right now. I could go for some White Castle sliders.
But I do not see hamburgers as an accomplice. A single dish, providing a balanced helping of nature's blessings.
Fuck it, I'm getting White Castle come Wednesday.
And vegetable. How could anyone...
He describes the act of eating hamburgers in such a spiritual way. I love it.
Not just spiritual, but sensual.
Yeah. Not sensual as in, like, sexy, but in terms of, like, sensory is the word you're looking for.
Yeah.
I have very high standards.
I mean, sensual doesn't have to be sexual.
Yeah, but it's more or less associated with that nowadays.
It's synonymous, yeah.
All-American icon coming up.
I look forward to it.
So that's the first tape. Here's the second one.
Before you hit number 2, I'm going to try to make a hamburger sound extremely delicious, okay?
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm at least close to coming as, like, sensually in a sensory type way of a hamburger or cheeseburger being delicious, okay?
Yeah.
How would you love to have 2 carved buns, buttered, toasted, and left to be a little bit warm, right? You have some nice sizzling ground beef flattened to the perfect consistency, perfect meat to fat ratio. On the side, you have a couple of grilled onions just caramelized in its oils, allowing it to crisp even more and enhance its flavor. You place that on top of the meat. You have a nice fresh piece of crunchy lettuce. Slap that on top. Now, with that buttery warmed piece of wheat goodness, put that concoction right on top and place the top bun on it and get ready for a flavor explosion.
Dude, I don't even like my burgers with vegetables on them, and that still made my mouth water.
Thank you. I still feel like I'm weaker than this, though. You know.
I mean, part of it is that Code Talker is over 100 years old. So
yeah, so
I hope you bought a better hamburger this time, Kazuhira.
Oh man, I just realized my suave voice is kind of close.
In every way. The patty was too thin, the bun too dry, and the lettuce days old at best.
Gordon Ramsay moment.
That was 100% all beef patty, and no shortening in the.
I'm more of an Alton Brown.
yeah, Alton Brown is better.
Yeah, you get science and fun cooking. I'm a nerd, okay? I can't help it.
Taste falls short. So does our gratitude to nature, making such precious blessings unpalatable.
You're on a military diet. I see.
Oh,
I'm trying to
know
lose
what
weight
diet-
too.
I know what diet you're on.
That's right.
I actually have some good news. I've actually been fluctuating between 295 and 305.
Congrats! I've been fluctuating between 220 to 230, 320 to 330.
Dude, you
That's what I'm dealing with too.
let's do it, buddy.
Yeah.
I just said brother and buddy, saying buddy.
Yeah, not only is my weight going down, so is my cholesterol levels and my triglycerides.
As someone who's also asthmatic, I got some more good news. Even with the allergies going, I'm breathing a whole lot better right now.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Oh,
anyways, let's continue to listen to listen to some burger research.
More R&D. Develop a new burger. In fact, one of our researchers just dropped by with the latest results. Here it is. See how you like this?
We shall see indeed.
Burger ASMR.
I thank you for this bounty, Mother Earth.
So?
And a quick interjection for Kitty. Couple, like, you know, as someone who's done a lot of attempts at losing weight and given up on it at various points before finally, within the past year, settling into something that helps me, although, yes, I have had help from a medicine called Zepbound. That's one of those, like, Ozempic-type medicines. Even before I was on that, when I was still making weight loss progress, following a strict diet plan is one way to do it, but you also have to keep the mindset of, rather than trying to hit a specific weight in a specific amount of time and viewing it as like a hard and fast deadline, you need to accept that there's a few factors. One, assigned female at birth people tend to lose weight less quickly than assigned male at birth people do. Which is why it's harder for, like, women, especially young women around your age, when your body wants to hold on to that fat, to lose weight very quickly. Another thing is, a lot of it is not necessarily about, oh, don't eat all of... yes, following a diet plan can help, but the main thing is making sure that you burn off more calories than you intake, no matter what it is that you're eating. Cardio exercise, something as simple as just doing some brisk walks for, like, 15 to 20 minutes a day is a good way to start off. Or if you've got a Nintendo Switch, there's a whole series of games called Fitness Boxing that are fun to do.
Oh, I'm about to type this. I've actually played Fitness Boxing 2, and I will say it's actually really fun to do. And they have multiple versions. One with Miku, one with Fist to the North Star, which I still want.
They delisted the original one, and I think they also said that the Fitness Boxing games are currently not compatible with the Switch 2.
It's because of the sensor on the pads.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend the Switch boxing games and also Wii Fit. They're both really fun.
Or
the Miku one.
Or you can also check out Ring Fit Adventure is another one, because it really gamifies the entire fitness routine by making it like an RPG.
Yeah, it's hella fun. I've done it before. Highly recommend it. So you can. I'm gonna type it, but I need to type the team later. For my personal experience, I used to do martial arts when I was younger. So for me, I like to do that as part of my cardio. I'm trying if I can get back into that groove, because again, I was about 8 years old with a 6-pack. I know what happened.
But yeah, like as far as like adding exercise to your weight loss routine, the hardest part for me, at least for like neurodivergent people in general, I've noticed for exercise is making the exercise not be boring.
Yes, 100%.
Until I just saw what you put. Muay Thai will make you cry.
All right, more burgers.
I'll tell you in a minute here.
Not bad. But it does not hold a candle to what I ate back home.
Everyone's a critic. Damn it. I was sure the Kobe beef, but maybe we didn't have enough. If we had any more, we're cutting into our profits.
Profits?
We'll be taking a loss on every unit.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Oh, anyway, I'll be back with another round of product.
I will be.
Yeah, that's a typical kitty. I'm always bored, even when I'm not bored.
Product?
That happens to me a lot too, although that's probably my beautiful dual wielding of autism and ADHD assisting with that.
To be honest, because all the memes and everything, both me and my aunt strongly feel that we're like on the spectrum, like very high functioning, but at the same time, like we're just skateboarding, grinding down that shit.
Yeah. And we got a couple tapes about the children that escaped from Mother Base that we're tracking down.
Let me guess. No SpaghettiOs?
We gave Ralph, that kid who died in the accident, a burial at sea.
Yeah, that was the thing you missed, Kier. One of the kids died in a accident, like some equipment fell over on him and crushed him.
Oh.
But it might have been sabotage. Also, Eli has been very suspicious this whole time. You know, the young liquid snake?
Yeah.
The man in charge of that facility has been severely punished. But ever since, the kids have been acting strange. It's obvious they've lost their trust in adults. I was getting reports of them ignoring the staff, or getting insolent, and even violent. And a few days later, several of the kids did a disappearing act. They snuck into choppers and shipping containers and got off base. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. These kids were born in a war zone and forced to grow up as war fighters. If they're left alone, war is how they'll die. But I thought we showed them there are other reasons to live. I never liked having children on Mother Base. But the thought of them going back to the battlefield and picking up their old lifestyle is something I can't stomach. It makes me think of Chico, 9 years ago. We have to get those kids back. Hell, they know too much about our operation. I never expected even the kids to betray us.
And, Kiers, as far as, like, story stuff that you missed from this stream,
How did I get this disease?
you missed out on mesothelioma.
Well, that's going. I just found out Echo the Dolphin is getting a remaster and a sequel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll send you the link in our own private DMs, not the group one.
Yeah, but, you remember Strangelove from Peace Walker?
Yeah.
They found her corpse inside of the AI pod that was in Huey's lab.
Oh.
And they also found out that she gave birth to Huey's kid, Otacon.
Oh.
Now he denies that he killed her.
Hold on. Wouldn't it also mean that Arakon's sister was also conceived the same way?
No, that was his stepsister.
Oh, stepsister. Okay.
Well, not stepsister, half sister. Huey remarried.
Okay, you got me worried.
Yeah, but like for the record, Hal slash Otacon at this point in the story is like just over 2 years old. And he is currently in the custody of Cypher slash the Patriots. But Huey says he never got to meet Hal. He was just taken straight from the womb by Cypher and Skullface. And he's been giving conflicting stories on how Strangelove died. First he said Skullface killed her and stashed her body inside of the AI pod. Then he said that she killed herself inside of the AI pod, and he just left it in there because he was scared. And he said that all within like a minute of each other.
Damn.
But, you know, Miller and Ocelot, who are the ones interrogating him, don't believe that for a second and believe that he killed her. And when questioned about that, he snapped back saying, "I'm not like one of you. I can't just kill somebody because I feel like it."
Snake, you remember the White Mamba? Of course, he's been going by Eli since we brought him on base. He was the leader of the child soldier unit we took out of that village and into our protection. Well, according to the kids you brought back here, all the escapees were especially close to Eli. There's reason to suspect he's behind all 6 escapes.
Of course it's Eli.
I'll be questioning him shortly.
It's always Eli.
He's such a little shit, which is fitting because he grows up to be Liquid Snake.
An impartial stance with those kids. Question them all you want. It'll get you nowhere.
Ocelot, you get too many kicks from your art of interrogation.
It's not a matter of art. It's about quick, minimal strokes of psychological warfare. That's what gets the answers. And it's the best way to keep both questioner and subject safe. The risks only increase the more an interrogation drags on. At that point, it causes as much pain to the inflictor as the inflicted.
Like I said, too many kicks.
What I'm trying to tell you is we need quick results. Otherwise, it'll be too little, too late.
I know that.
And besides,
Yeah, in terms of how me and Miles know each other, we've known each other literally since we were babies.
You're not needed.
I
still
basically met everyone here because of Ari here.
Yep. But yeah, all of like even Timo, I've known her for a few years just from you know, us checking out each other's streams, and she's become a friend of mine that way.
Just let me add one thing real quick as well. Something that can also help with eating as well is meal prep. What I would say is know how many calories you're going to be using that day. Maybe have 1 or 2 specific containers that's going to have a little bit more of the calorie intake you're going to need for said day, for like, you know, a Wednesday, because you know that's milled week. Just an example. Something that helps would be like rice, chicken, and a small salad on the side. And if you're going to use rice, I would say brown rice, because that's a whole grain. You want to go for more whole grains, oat bread, your rice, not so much your bleached bread.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Heading to
Speaking of all this stuff, I still really need. Well, I won't be able to do it anytime soon. But playing Tekken 3 with a dance pad.
Ooh, nice.
What makes you want to do that?
It's a challenge.
For it.
It's a challenge, and it works. It works because dance pads just emulate the D-pad and face buttons.
Yeah, the main thing is it would honestly be a tribute to my late older brother because I would do Tekken 3 as Eddie, his main.
The dance fighter using a dance mat. That's brilliant.
It's think about it. My older brother would always be like, he's the kind of person that would have said like push your boundaries, and I don't have the space for it. That's the only thing.
You know what? You could do what Cat Icarus did when he showed off like using that for Parappa the Rapper, which is he hung it on his door instead of putting it on the ground. So he had to punch the buttons to make them do the things.
Well, I can't do that either.
But yeah, right now we're doing another FOB infiltration because I need some more GMP and some stuff, like some materials, which you get by successfully completing them. And I can also use a few more good recruits.
I have an idea of how I can do everything, right?
Yeah.
Basically, get a plywood board and attach, not my dance pad, I don't want to ruin those, but a used dance pad.
Oh, yeah.
And basically glue it to that, not glue it, but, you know, secure it. And use the outside, I have an extra, whatchamacallit, monitor that I can use and hook stuff up via adapters.
Proto Rage in chat says to Kier, kick, punch, it's all in the mind.
Dude, I'm actually serious. I will actually get Parappa the Rapper on PS1 just so I could do that as that.
Yeah, not the PS4 version.
I can't play it. After I get the crack, 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 the egg into
it's universally agreed, and it's actually proven that the PS4 version has horrendous input lag that makes the game virtually unplayable. You know, as a rhythm-based game with precise inputs needed. The best way I have of playing it is, like, obviously I've got my modded PS1, and the RetroTink 5X and the new RetroTink 4K, which they launched a budget version of. I say budget, still like $450 as opposed to $700. And that price might be going up with the tariffs going into effect.
Yeah.
But basically zero input lag, or like zero additional lag with the upscaling while being able to play on the original hardware. The 5X is, I think, like $350.
What I was thinking about doing for my thing was just use, like I said, the plywood and all that stuff. I have a spare PS2, but I would want to get a spare and use that instead.
Like, what I'm talking about is like making sure you, you know, for the display, making sure you get no input lag.
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. I'm just looking to have fun with it. Something to do outside.
Yeah, it's just I know for like Parappa especially, Parappa 1 especially, the input reads are really strict.
I can beat Parappa 2, at least.
Parappa 2 is a lot more lenient. Parappa 1, and especially General Amy, are really difficult.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I should do Parappa the Rapper 2 at least, I think. With you guys.
Yeah.
Like maybe have you do part 1 and I do part 2.
Okay, yeah. There's like, I need to put more practice into Parappa 1, because even with my zero input lag setup, Cheap's Kitchen is still, you know, my breaking point, my cracking point, I should say.
Crack, 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 the egg into a bowl. I hate
crack the egg into the bowl.
I hate that I can do her thing with a perfect infliction and everything. Is this what you call a hate boner? I think this is a hay boner.
I can do a pretty good chop master onion. I just don't want to do it on stream.
Gotcha. Okay, it's gonna be redeemed or something. Oh yeah, that. I know why. I know why.
Yeah.
That's mine. You know who I like also from Parappa 1?
Prince Flea Swallow.
That's the frog that did the reggae, right?
Yeah, that's the reggae frog, Prince Flea Swallow.
Yeah, dude, I love him, and I also love the ant from Parappa 2.
Yeah, the ant is great. I can't remember his name, but
I can look it up real quick. Can you see?
I think his name's just Guru Ant or something like that. You gotta get big.
Okay, so over here, Guru Ant or Aridoshi is an ant guru, individual from Parappa 2, and a teacher of Stage 3 Big. He's literally I think I might like him more than I don't know who I like more, honestly. It's really hard.
It's like making you choose between your favorite children.
Revolutions happen all the time. Hold on. Yeah, you want to be big? Yeah, you want to grow big. Revolutions all the time. People changing the world with crime, with violence and anger, hunger, whatever. I find this ridiculous. It's not particulars. I do my... Hey, hold on. I sounded too smooth with that.
Yeah, you're going ASMR with it.
I was going too smooth with that. Oh, God.
So we're on an ad break, so cool.
Okay.
Oh, should I... Well, they have to wait for the VOD to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, since we on VOD, no one can hear me unless they go back and watch it. They probably won't. I'm just.
Well, not no one. The people that are subscribed can still hear us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but.
Hey, my bad. I missed the. It wasn't Pro. It was Timo. I just saw red. Hey, Ari.
Yeah.
What's your name? What's your name, fool?
What's my name? What's my name, fool?
What's that sound? Who that be, huh?
What's that sound? Who that be, huh?
Where you come from? Where you come from?
Where I come from? Where you come from? I can't remember how it goes. I haven't played Parappa 2 in
You're doing it perfect, actually. You're doing it perfect, actually.
Okay, that's good.
You think you big? You think you big, kid?
I think I'm big. I think I'm big, kid.
Is your desire to grow back again?
It's my desire to grow back again.
You came to the right place. I'll make you big.
God, I can't remember.
Okay, that is an easy 98 out of 100, dude.
Thank you.
You were actually spot on too, because that's one of the ones I had to pull up the lyrics, obviously, but you were spot on from what I remember. Major props.
I was gonna make a joke and be like, because I've known Kitty since Kitty was really like younger, so I was about to just jokingly be like, Kitty, cover your ears.
Oh, Kitty says that Kitty likes my guru ant.
Well, here's the thing. I've known Kitty probably 2-3 years at this point, at least. So I kind of treat Kitty like a sibling. Like,
yeah.
I really think that if I could have a younger sibling, it would be Kitty.
That's cute.
So I tend to look out for her and everything when I can. So I was like, I just sent the link. I was like, come and join. I think you'll have fun listening to these guys. And
I appreciate it.
Going nuts with like having fun. So that's why I wanted to see.
Yeah, I'm happy that she's having fun.
Do you mind if I do the interlude part where he actually is growing big real quick, just to see if I can do his proper reflections?
Go ahead, I would love to hear it.
Regimon.
What's this? Was this a trick with a twist? Somebody do some Somebody do something. Call somebody and make it quick. I'm sorry, I lied. Just wanted to God. Everybody do this and go for the ride. For the lever or whatever. Right now, right now.
Pull the lever or whatever. Right now, right now.
Better make it quick. Hey, hey, look down. Okay, I'm having too much fun with that.
Should we tell Kitty about a Brigimon and then have?
I mean, it's over.
I know, but still, just the funny voices. Here's Bokomon voice.
He had 2 voices for Bokomon throughout the series.
Yeah, the first one was kind of like this, a little bit of a Steve Urkel.
And then it went more like this.
Not even really a Steve Urkel, just more of like a
nasal
your 80s nerd voice.
Yeah, more like an 80s nerd.
And then it went really flamboyant, kind of almost super evil-ish. You think about it. Like, how are you?
Like like flamboyant, but it was basically just you trying to do Brian Beacock's actual Bokomon voice. Because that's what when me and Miss Palindrome, as she's known now, decided that you needed to change the Bokomon voice to something that was easier to like make out and understand. That was we were like, do your best impression of the actual dub voice, and that's what you went with for that episode that never made it to air.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm putting suppressors on machine guns, other than it's funny.
You got distracted by us talking about Brigimon.
No, I always do this.
I'm gonna hop out because my promise to Proto.
Okay.
I still have you guys on the stream. Don't worry.
Okay.
Well, we need to play in Repo for some time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Beep boop.
All right, that's enough weapon customization for it. Actually, no, I need to upgrade my Riot SMG.
I told Kitty about Wednesday, and she was like, yes.
Yes, if you're able to make it Wednesday, I'm looking forward to seeing you. If you're not able to make it, no hard feelings.
Oh, I know Kitty will probably be there. I know Kitty has something for...
Yeah, I'm going through all of the Danganronpa games. I played all of them except for Ultra Despair Girls. So when we get to Ultra Despair Girls, that'll be my first time playing it.
Yeah, I've never played them, so I just get to watch and be along for the ride and laugh at it.
And I'm also every now and then taking looks at the old Danganronpa fan dub that I was a part of.
Yeah, I'm sure Kitty will be there. Kitty's a very big fan.
I'm glad.
Wait, Kitty, did you ever... I forget, were you a part of that role play for Minecraft that was Danganronpa? I don't remember. I knew there was one. I just don't remember if you were a part of that group or if it was if it was someone else at the time. I completely forgot. We knew a group that was a part of that.
All right, let's go get us another escaped child. You will, don't worry, you love Danganronpa, or Dang Old Grandpa, or Dang Rope, as I sometimes call it interchangeably. Who's your favorite Danganronpa 1 character? And if you have a waifu or a husbando in that game, who is it? I won't judge. My favorite character, for the record, he's not my favorite character, but he is my spirit animal from that game, is Hifumi, because I relate to him on a spiritual level, even if he's not my favorite character. My favorite character in the game is probably,
I was right. You were in one.
God, it's hard for me to think of who... Well, actually, no, it's not hard for me to think. My favorite Danganronpa 1 character is probably, Why am I drawing a blank? Celeste. But my waifu from that game is Asahina. And no, it's not because of the booba. It's because she's got that bubbly, adorable personality, which is one of the kinds that I'm a sucker for. And also, she's a swimmer, and I love swimming.
Yeah, let's say. Are you capturing goats?
I'm capturing goats of the screaming variety.
Screaming variety of goats. We need to make that a t-shirt or something for you. Goats of the screaming variety.
That's something that I could actually have as a t-shirt, like a goat being lifted into the air by a Fulton balloon, and it says Goats of the Screaming variant, or Goats of the Screaming variety, whichever one rolls off the tongue better.
Buy that in a heartbeat.
I would need to get in touch with my channel artist Shiba about designing that for for merchandising purposes, because everything she's done so far has been like either art assets or thumbnails. Or fan art occasionally that she draws on her own, or a couple times where I've commissioned fan art from her.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
So, Kitty, the reason why we're obsessing over that, when I first started watching Ari play this game, I saw the goats and he was shooting them. And I was like...
Shooting them with tranq rounds, I should say. I wasn't trying to kill them. I'm extracting them from the battlefield.
Yeah, Ari doesn't kill that often in this game. He just extracts them.
I don't kill very often in Metal Gear games outside of Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Rising. Because they don't really have non-lethal options in those games. Well,
yeah.
Rising does. Hey, Lulu, how you doing?
But, back to what I was saying, I was watching Ari extract them, and I was like, oh, goats, are they the screaming variety? And just when I said that, the goats got lifted and screamed.
And then without missing a beat, followed up with, yes! It was one of those rare instances of perfect improv.
Yeah.
Which, Kitty, if you happen to also like Kingdom Hearts, I have been in a couple Kingdom Hearts improv fan dubs. Think like Snapcube, but not actually done by Snapcube. Part of a group called Star Productions. I've been in a 2-part improv fan dub of theirs of Rechain of Memories, where I played Axel.
You played Axel?
Yeah, I played Axel.
I'm way behind on this. I need to add.
As in Star Pronade? Yes, the very same.
I must speak with you privately about this later.
They've got a,
I'll say.
yeah, Nate's been a buddy of mine for a few years. We met back in my pre-Arikado days, when he left a positive comment and also sent me a Twitter DM, praising my, old, now unlisted, but still viewable if you have the link, review of Brave Fencer Musashi. And we just hit it off and became friends from that day forward. He's been there for me through a lot of tough times, and has even stood up for me against a toxic ex that I had, who was part of both of our communities. Oh shoot, I love Chihiro Fujisaki. I forgot the order of the games, but yeah, I love Kingdom Hearts. Glad to hear both. Chihiro's a great character. I'm not going to say too much about Chihiro because a lot of my people in my group are not familiar with Danganronpa, so I'm trying to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. But yeah, Chihiro is great. Adorable character. For Danganronpa 2, yeah, and me and Lulu here, who is hopefully making her VTuber debut later this year, have been friends ever since I was in college and was a frequent user of Gaia Online.
Oh, wait, you got on Gaia?
Yeah, you were there. You and I would go to Target sometimes to pick up Gaia cash cards.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I used to have like I just bought everything I wanted for Gaia Cash cards.
Yeah, that's what I did, because that was the time when they added Flynn's Booty and Flynn's Chest, which let you do the thing they said they would never let you do, which is exchange real money for Gaia Gold, and it permanently fucked up the economy so bad that it basically killed the website.
Yeah, I remember when I
Like, yeah, they tried to counteract it by introducing platinum, but I'm like, that doesn't fix the problem of the entire economy being too inflated. That just changes the name of the currency without actually fixing the key problem, which is that too many people have too much money, which has led to the prices being too high, and new users, what little there are, not being able to do anything because everything's so expensive.
I wish I remembered my old login because I had a lot of really good gear.
I remember my old logins, and I ended up just kind of transferring my account over to Miss Palindrome because she was really into Gaia Online and wanted some alts to do like multiple event things on and dailies and stuff.
I used to have I had 2 of the katanas.
Me and Lulu met because I had my main profile and my avatar at the time themed around Alucard from Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Mm-hmm.
And Lulu was her avatar was centered around her Castlevania OC. And that's how I met her and Nico. Like, she saw my avatar, liked it, we started role-playing, we became best friends. That was over a decade ago, and we still talk almost daily. And we've even met up in person. God damn it, don't kill the kid!
They're going to kill the kid, they tried to. Bro. The kid is like so wrecked right now.
This kid can take so much this baby can take so much punishment!
You can't get him out like that.
It's because there's a roof.
Dang roof. Getting in the way. You're probably good right there. Oh.
And you know what? Just as an extra fuck you, I'm taking your anti-aircraft gun.
Wait, there's a meteor shower?
There's a meteor shower? Wow. I probably won't be able to see it from here. I'm never able to see it from the part of North Carolina that I live in.
Yeah, I don't think I can see it.
We got too much light pollution.
My lungs. Too much crap in my lungs right now.
The meteor shower is being rained out. That's what you're saying. Yeah, so you won't be able to see the meteor shower because of the clouds.
Stupid clouds.
Stupid clouds. Not hooking up with Tifa and instead obsessing over Aerith.
Who's still obsessed over that, probably?
Who's... Like, that's the... Without getting into spoilers for Final Fantasy VII, because I haven't even beaten Final Fantasy VII, I'm like, I don't ship Cloud and Aerith, because, like, there's that whole thing that doesn't really get delved into too much of, like, does she like him because he's like Zack, or does she like him for him? And as far as, to my knowledge, as far as the original Final Fantasy VII goes, not counting stuff from, like, Remake and Rebirth, they never really give a definitive answer to that.
Well, I haven't finished the remake second game yet. I've beaten the first.
Yeah, I haven't finished Rebirth either. I took a long break from it. because I was getting burnt out on it. Because it's a lot longer than Remake is.
Well, I mean, I want to play it, but I just don't remember how to play the game right now. So my brain's kind of just
you boot up the PlayStation 5.
There's more goats.
And you select the game from the menu. Well, first of all, you hold the controller in your hand.
Did the goat just run you over?
Yes, the goat just headbutted me, as goats are known to do.
I thought it ran you over. Kitty, were you about to ask about Final Fantasy?
No, I think she was trying to say, what does Final Fantasy have to do with... Like, I was making an elaborate pun about Cloud Strife as far as the clouds blocking our view.
I don't think that is what Kitty was thinking.
Oh.
I think Kitty genuinely was just about to be like, wait, what's Final Fantasy? And then be like, oh, wait, now I know what. That's Kitty.
Okay.
There are times where, like, I know that I can get really distracted easily. I know Kitty has times where she...
Yes, I'm aware. You get distracted a lot on my streams.
Look, okay, I unfortunately have a lot of things in front of me. They're not active, but I get distracted by Vanguard cards in the corner of the room, which is why I moved them today. And then my DS, I moved it.
Please specify.
But yeah, that's why I like talking to Kitty. Kitty's fun to talk to and hang out with. So.
I'll have to, talk... hopefully I can talk to Kitty sometime if you're hyping her up this much.
Well, Kitty is fun. Like, genuinely. I don't think Kitty thinks that she is, but...
I mean, I'm not doubting you at all.
Yeah, Kitty, you should talk to Ari one day. It'd be fun. Like, not on stream, obviously, but you can maybe do like a...
maybe someday on a stream. I don't know. I'm not, I'm not saying like, oh, hop on a stream right now. I don't even know you, really. But, like, I've had instances where people that are viewers of mine have become buddy-buddy with me enough that I welcome them to the stream chat, to the stream call.
Jeez, why is my house so freaking hot right now?
Have you tried turning down the AC? Turning down the AC?
You turning? Oh, you're making it colder? Yeah, I have. I have it 68 right now. Oh, we invading again?
Yep, we're invading again.
Take all their items.
You want to try to talk to me? That'd be great. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God, you're making me blush. Oh, hold on. I've got the thing on my avatar for it.
Kitty is one of the...
You're making me blush. Holy shit.
Like, Kitty is one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. Like, genuinely. Like, I have never seen Kitty ever say anything bad about anybody. She's like an angel compared to like most people I knew.
I'm thinking about speaking of things on my avatar, I'm thinking about talking to the person who rigged mine to see if I can get them to do a little bit of extra rigging for like some ear wiggle. Cause I saw that on a when you remember when Sophania raided me the other day? I checked out one of her streams today. I saw she like talked about how her the person who rigged her model rigged the ears to wiggle when she moves her head. And I'm like, oh, that would add so much more like expressiveness. I need to see if I can get that done.
Yeah, it definitely would add a little bit more.
The main thing is like seeing if seeing how much that would cost and if he's got any slots open.
That's true. Nice decoy, dude.
But yeah, Kitty, as far as talking to me, like every now and then I'll hop into the VC in my server just to like chill with some friends every now and then. And also I'm like kind of a night owl. I'm not a morning person at all. ear wiggles. That'd be so cute. Thank you. I should also say I've got a female model as well because I'm gender fluid. And I'm planning on, like, sometime this year, hopefully, getting a 2D version of her made as well.
I can always DM you and Kitty, and just if you guys wanted to talk, and I can just drag you into a private call.
Well, yeah, of course.
So, make it easy. I try to talk to Kitty often. But band practice is the problem.
Band practice?
Yeah, Kitty has band practice all the time, so whenever I'm, like, free, Kitty...
What instrument do you play, Kitty?
Kitty's probably like, Miles, quit giving my life story. So... They don't really have that many people, do they?
Yeah, this is only a level 5 platform. You play tuba, but orchestra is another issue. You play cello and tuba. I was a trombone player for 8 years through middle school and high school. And I did play tuba for a little bit during, like, a very brief period. 1 year of band where the teacher was, like, letting us learn how to play other instruments than what we usually play for just one concert. So my second instrument was the tuba. Low brass supremacy. Thank you. Someone finally says it. That's also why I've been meaning to, but always forget to buy it. I've been meaning to buy and do a stream of Trombone Champ so I can be, like, the one tromboner out of all the streamers who have played Trombone Champ to be like, hey, I've actually played trombone.
Ooh, they got you.
So here's me playing this trombone simulator game. Yeah, these guys had battle dress armor on, which makes them more durable. At the very least, that upped that guy's win count.
That's good.
So that helped them out. Yeah, he can infiltrate me now, but my guys are a lot higher level. But yeah, that was smart of him to put battle dress armor on all of his guys. Even though it was just a level 5 base. I'm going after Cornholio. Just because of the name.
Heading to FOB.
Yes, you love that so much. That's amazing. Yes! Trombone Champ is, like, yes, it's a shitpost funny haha game, but it's, like, so earnest in what it's doing. And also the custom chart community for it is amazing.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOV, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Time to go offer a bunch of people at another base a promotion and race to join you.
Yes, I'll have to give myself a promotion!
Well, they have a lot more people out there.
Yep, but they're not wearing armor. So they'll be more susceptible to my trank rounds. Like, battle dress guys are still susceptible to headshots. You can't put helmets on FOB soldiers. But battle dress has, like, a little protective face guard as part of the collar. That makes it a little harder to score headshots.
Gotcha.
Coming too. Roger that.
Oh, here's more people than I expected.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here for such a low-level base.
Must have been getting a bunch of people. Oh, there's one. That face.
Oh, I don't know what I was expecting with that.
They're gonna go away now. I'm kidding.
I haven't even developed the wormhole technology yet, so I don't know why I was trying to extract them inside.
Is that a thing?
Yes, that is a thing. It's the last upgrade you get for the Fultons. It allows you to create wormholes to abduct people from within buildings.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh, you got a little pile there.
You gotta extract him.
CP, this is Zulu 4. Just heard a noise. Gonna check it out. Over.
Oh, he's all the way down there.
You get to pick where you put like the final area in your FOB, or is that kind of...
It's you. As you build more platforms, like the layout is auto-generated. Not like random generated, but like the way I'm trying to phrase it is like everyone's FOB when it's fully upgraded looks the same. The most you can do to customize it is, other than adding security devices, is changing its color. The original plan was for everyone... Well, first of all, the original plan was not to even have FOBs. It was for everyone to be able to invade each other's main mother bases. The other plan for that was for everyone to be able to customize the look and layout of their bases. But obviously that fell through. Metal Gear Solid 5 went through a very troubled production. And it's while I'm going to have a lot of complaints about how rushed and unfinished the finale to this game is, I'm still in awe at the fact that this is a really fucking good game, despite all the development problems it had. Including outright interference from Konami themselves.
Really?
Yeah. During the final months of development for the game, Hideo Kojima was outright barred from talking to his dev team.
That's stupid.
They also removed his name from the promotional, posters and packaging for the game at the last minute as part of a, shift in their corporate marketing strategy, which was to no longer focus on branding the creative directors that work on the games, and instead market everything as being created by the Konami brand.
Gotcha.
Because the executives didn't like that people associated games like Metal Gear Solid more with the people who directed them than with the company that published them, which is extremely stupid and petty.
That sounds like it.
It's one of the reasons that led to the falling out between Hideo Kojima and Konami that led to him leaving / getting fired. I'm not sure which happened. There's a lot of, he said, she said on that.
Let's be real, though. We probably would believe Kojima over Konami.
Well, he hasn't talked about it much, because he doesn't want to stir the pot.
That's true, yeah.
Alright, we got some more escaped children we can go after, and we got a main story mission we can do as well. Let's do,
Positive is protected from your loving tranquilizer.
To make positive, yeah, as for the, face protector. That's funny.
Yeah. Kitty's hilarious.
That is funny. Alright, I'm going to break out the parasite suit for this. And I'm gonna make sure I have my armor parasites ready, because I'm gonna need some heavy weapons for this. Well, they're gonna have heavy weapons. I'm gonna need protection.
Oh, parasite suit's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. It has multiple kinds of parasite effects you can use with it, depending on what kinds of skulls you extract. Skulls being the superpowered units that appear in specific chapters. There's three types you can get. You remember those sniper skulls we encountered earlier?
Yeah, I do.
If you extract them, you can develop camo that makes you invisible.
Oh, wow.
I've got the armor ones equipped, which allows you to create body armor. And there's also mist, which I don't exactly know the effect of.
Got me curious now.
Alright, I'm gonna break out the heavy guns for this. And for quiet, damn, I don't have her anti-tank rifle developed yet, but we can make her silver. That looks really disappointing. I'm gonna cover her in fake blood instead.
She looks like Super Mario.
No, she looks like Metal Mario.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Oh, geez, now she just looks like she's been through, like, freaking the ringer.
She's covered in fake blood canonically with that outfit. We also, since I've got the report file on her now, I can develop her outfit from the very beginning of the game, from before she became quiet, when she was just really? An XOF assassin.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And if we beat the hard mode fight with her, we can dress her up as Sniper Wolf from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh, gosh. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Okay.
It contains vital information on Skullface's plan. For now, our only clue is the garbled photograph the informant tried to send us before the end. We're working on analyzing the data, but there's no time to wait. A KGB Spetsnaz squad is after the target as well. Boss, go to Spookmate Keep and use the VI to lead you to where the film canister is hidden. It is paramount you retrieve the target before the enemy does. Be careful down there, boss.
Alright, we gotta run like hell. Because they're going to have heavily armed troops and some vehicles on the way. I think I'm running like hell the wrong way, if I remember correctly. I don't remember a lot about the Chapter 2 stuff in general, because Chapter 1 is just so long and it makes up most of the game. But yeah, I've got my grenade launcher, I've got my machine gun, I've got my parasite suit with my armor parasites. I'm ready to take on damn near anything.
There's some high ground there. Just what you need for recon.
The map has been updated.
Alright, first, let's mark all the enemies.
Enemy presence detected.
I don't care about extracting these guys necessarily unless I can really manage it.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I say I'll be right back. I need to limp across the room, and I get a DM from Kitty being like, "Be careful." This is
Damn,
why
I
Kitty is
overshot.
family.
There we go.
You did overshoot that one.
Yeah, I am not going for non-lethal with this because I cannot be fucked.
Yeah, it's gonna be harder if you go freaking non-lethal. It goes quiet, teleporting around. Don't kill yourself.
Damn. Yeah, that was a miscalculation on my part. I've never claimed to be good at math.
Only when you do claim to be good at math.
And use the VI to lead you to where the film canister is hidden.
But since I marked those guys earlier, they'll still show up marked when I respawn.
Is Quiet able to be used in this scenario? Is this an
Yeah, but I don't have her anti-tank rifle, which is what I really need for this. So she's not going to be all that useful other than providing cover fire.
Enemy presence detected. The map has
Oh, they're sensing you or something.
Alright, got my armor equipped.
He just hit him and he just goes flying.
enemy presence detected.
Did you see they're making a new Gears of War game? Like a
No.
remaster?
No. Because I've never given a shit about Gears of War.
Well, they're making a remaster version, and I think from what I read, they're putting it on PlayStation and Steam.
Didn't they already remaster Gears of War?
I think they did an Ultimate Edition, but this is like the Ultimate Edition's Ultimate Edition. I don't know.
Yeah, they did remaster Gears of War for the Xbox One.
Yeah, I think this is in like a universal release for other consoles.
Okay. I was thinking, like, are they doing like a, like what they did with The Last of Us, where they release it, and then they remaster it the next year, and then they remake it from the ground up for the next console generation, even though it looks exactly the same?
And they remaster that next year. He was like, nope. Here, car.
You have arrived at your destination.
White's
Yeah, she's doing her best. That's a serious injury, boss.
Oh, so you have that to heal yourself?
Yeah, that's for serious injuries. Which happen randomly, but usually at low health, or when you fall from a high height.
Well, hey, Quiet, thanks for pranking the guy.
Damn it!
Oh, of course. Ah.
And no, I refuse to equip the chicken hat. I'm doing this like a man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the chicken hat.
You know what? I think I'll use my machine gun for this.
There's some high ground there. Just what you need for recon.
You're still here, just don't know what to type, my bad. It's okay. I don't expect you to be typing out constantly.
Yeah. Ari understands Kitty. Ari's like similar.
I'm like that.
And
I'm the same way.
that's kind of why I've been like, I know you guys have a little bit in common. That's kind of why I've been pushing things in chat and saying things to kind of create, like, help kind of create the conversation. Wait, this can take down people with this level of armor?
Yeah, it's basically the only way to one-hit knock them out without getting up close and personal.
Why don't you just spam it then?
Because it has a battery that needs to recharge.
Oh. Well, shit. My bad. How long till the battery recharged?
Well, too late now.
Jeez, these guys have like, I don't know what type of armor, but like,
yes,
what type of like rounds. But damn.
All according to Keikaku. Oh shit, they're calling it a chopper.
Well, shit.
He's coming too. Roger that.
There's someone still
Or at least I think they're calling it a chopper. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I hear it. There it is. And that recoil.
Well, yeah, it's a machine gun.
Kitty, why are you something? Hold on, my stuff froze again. Briefly.
That's on your end, dude.
I know, that's why I was saying my stuff froze.
All right. First try.
We don't count any other things. I didn't see
no. The other ones were just practice.
Exactly. I didn't see anything. I just saw the one first try that you did so great at.
Alright, now to remember where Intel is. It's leaned up against one of these pillars.
Snake is fast. Damn.
Yeah, I've got the sprinting upgrade. And now Sandstorm.
Wait, what, Kitty?
I got so used to hearing Contact when they said that in the game, I legit started looking around for a leader that didn't exist.
Oh no, Kitty. You're off tomorrow, Ari. I may stream.
Yeah, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I almost never stream on Tuesdays.
Okay, I may stream on my own. I stream tomorrow just so it doesn't interfere, obviously, with your stuff.
Okay.
Now the target's hiding place should be clear as day.
I still need some people to play Unite with me, though. That's the problem now I'm having. I used to have a group back in an old, like, role-play team I was a part of, but they kind of lost touch.
Let's see, it should be in one of these.
What are you looking for exactly?
Film canister, there it is.
Oh, dang, in the corner.
Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has been updated. Please select a land support helicopter requested.
Yeah, I can find time. Just whenever you're free. I know I got tired of going back and forth in text a lot, but that was the best way for us because our timing is just odd. Whenever I'm working, you're not. You're doing stuff, and then back and forth. Hey, Ari, do you have time tomorrow to like talk for a brief, like little bit of time?
Yeah, definitely.
I need help setting up stuff for stream stuff. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I can try. I really don't like being a tech support guy.
No, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, if you don't know, that's not a big deal.
It's not I don't know. It's just, you know, everyone comes to me for their tech problems, and at a certain point, it's like, I kind of get sick of it.
No, I get it.
It's mostly down to, like, my mom was constantly, when I was living with her, she would constantly ask me to help her fix the most simple things, and she would make it the most migraine-inducing experience ever.
My mother does that right now, and it's over, like, my mother will need something scanned, and then she'll be like, hey, I need this scanned in. And I'm just like, you know how to scan. But she doesn't know, apparently. That's why I try not to ask people for help like that on that type of stuff, because I know it does, end up being a bit of an irritation. Oh, we got a hamburger.
Yeah, we got another hamburger tape, fellas and ladies.
But I just, you're the only person I know that streams that has like stuff popping up, so I was just curious.
Kier does too.
But I can never get a hold of Kier. Kier's always like, I message once in a while.
He's off on Tuesdays.
Dang it, Kier. What the heck are you doing on Tuesdays?
It's coming from testing equipment we installed the other day. Members of the medical team have been conducting...
The kitty's like hamburger.
We'll evacuate them all from the research block to the containment block next to it. Emmerich.
There's no need to worry. No radioactive material is leaked, so the contamination won't spread. We just need to seal off the testing equipment.
I've dispatched the security team to get the researchers out. I'll keep you updated.
So, radiation leak on Mother Base. That's... I'm sure that'll be fine.
That's great. Oh, yeah, probably.
Anyway, more importantly, hamburgers.
Feeling
yes.
Hungry, old timer?
Old timer. I do not get hungry. No.
It's 5 minutes.
But you have a new hamburger?
You guessed it. And this time we used lamb.
Lamb?
You're not a lamb kind of guy?
A hamburger is made of beef. Whoever heard of a hamburger without beef?
Nobody tell him about veggie burgers or impossible burgers.
What?
Sounds like an ad. That's so true.
If you say so.
That gulp.
Not bad. But I cannot call this a hamburger.
I thought we were onto something this time. Maybe the problem is that it looks like a regular hamburger. Gotta think outside the box. Too much baggage if they come in expecting just another burger. Let's see, cotton candy? To make it look like a sheep? Yeah.
Just a minute. You really think people would eat that? What is it you are planning? Are you using me? A taste tester? A one-man focus group?
Well, actually, already started. I got a place called, Miller's Maxi Buns.
You are kidding.
Maxi Buns.
I'll be honest, business hasn't been great. No one seems to like my, buns.
The Ocelot said Diamond Dog's budget did not add up. But you don't mean to tell me.
What?
Someone didn't like his buns, Ari.
Budget's got it all covered. I'm not embezzling GMP or anything. Still, let's not say anything to Snake, okay?
Very well. However, Kazuhira, it takes more than premium ingredients and a clever recipe to satisfy the palate.
It does sound like a terrible combination, Kitty.
The palate seeks one thing. Chemical additives.
Chemical additives.
There is nothing mysterious or spiritual about
This is my favorite twist in the whole hamburger saga.
identifies specific amino acids which the brain then recognizes as appealing. Therefore, all that is needed is to chemically isolate those amino acids and incorporate them into your products. To be clear, I speak of flavor. The rest is irrelevant.
That seems a little extreme.
Do not forget that I am a scientist after all. And using science for the benefit of others is a joy. In seeking coexistence with nature's blessings, not everything can remain in its natural form. When we fall ill, we must be treated. Otherwise, that very nature could cost us our lives. Agriculture is one of nature's many blessings. But through that process, we damage the surrounding vegetation.
Yeah. Whether it's a massive farm or a tiny field, we always leave our mark on the land.
The same is true of parasites. And for food preparation. If tapeworms in the raw meat of another animal enter the human body, they roam around trying to find their usual habitat. Sometimes even eating away at the brain in their confusion. So in looking through a scientific point of view, you see the necessity for processing food. Yes, it is also sometimes necessary to eliminate.
Yes, tapeworms. Remember, this guy, I know you weren't here for this. I'm trying to explain this as best as I can. His expertise when it comes to research is on parasites.
Man is part of nature. The work he does is also part of it. What is important is the balance.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, old-timer. You really opened my eyes. I fooled myself into thinking people today wanted high-quality, all-natural goods. But my favorite burgers were never about that. What they want is something like the first burger I had in America when I went to meet my dad. A Frankenburger loaded with additives. That's the America I knew and loved. I'll be back in a jiffy, old-timer. My next burger's gonna knock your socks off.
Kazuhira, wait. What is important is how we balance the... quick for a one-legged man. Frankenburger. What kind of a dive did your old
To be continued in part 4 of the hamburgers of Kazuhira Miller. We got another tape about the escaped kids.
Let's do it, Eli. Oh, Eli talking about
the
it.
escaped children. Eli confessed. The way he tells it, they wanted to go back to the battlefield. Don't rob them of their freedom, he said. If you bring them all back, there will be consequences. Next, he'll be asking for our surrender.
Consequences? What consequences?
No idea. That's all I have for now.
You're too attached to those kids. Stop protecting Eli.
Listen to yourself.
Let me question him, and we'll get some real answers.
Not necessary. I'll report as and when.
And we've got a report from the informant, which we'll listen to later.
Can we tell Kitty about the parasite thing, just so she's kind of informed?
Yeah. The parasites are a recurring theme throughout Metal Gear Solid 5, in that, like, it's a specific... There's, like, 2 specific kinds of parasites, fictional ones, of course, in this game. One that attaches to the vocal cords, and one that acts as, like, a replacement skin for the body. Code Talker, the old man in those recordings, was experimenting with those, and the main villain of the game, Skullface, who is now dead, was using his research to create a strain of the vocal cord parasites, which they activate, but and they're activated to reproduce and kill off the host when they hear, when they are exposed to certain sounds, with that being language. And he was training different vocal cord parasite strains to learn and react to different languages, with his ultimate goal to be to create a strain of vocal cord parasites that knows English and would be able to wipe out the English language from the face of the earth. Because he viewed the English language as an oppressive force that has been used for conquest and, like, basically ruining the world for centuries. And Quiet here, the sexy sniper lady who is now covered in blood, has the English strain of vocal cord parasites in her, which is why she doesn't speak. The only language that they do not respond to is Navajo. And we heard her speak Navajo in a cutscene last time, to explain to Code Talker, who is a Navajo Code Talker, that she has the English strain.
Please select a mission.
Yeah, it's interesting, Kitty.
Yeah, it's real interesting. A lot of Metal Gear stuff gets into, like, pure science fiction, but still interesting how they explain it in ways that, like, make internal sense. And the parasites can also, under certain circumstances, when bonded with the right host, give their host some extra abilities. Like, Quiet's superhuman agility and camouflage are caused by the second kind of parasite that replaces the skin, called Those That Cover. Because in a little teaser towards her appearance at the beginning of the game, very first controllable sequence of the game, she comes in and tries to assassinate you, and the guy in the bed next to you, who we haven't heard from since, and is presumably dead, lit her on fire and pushed, and she fell out a window. And Skullface got a hold of her and gave her parasite therapy to bring her back from the brink of death, give her superhuman abilities, and use her to try and kill the main character, Venom Snake / Big Boss, depending on what you want to call him. And you'll hear, if you go back in, like, if you decide to get into the Metal Gear saga, you'll see the name Snake come up a lot as a recurring code name. That is because the original Snake, Naked Snake, would go on to become the legendary soldier Big Boss, who we're playing as in Metal Gear Solid 5. He would be cloned later in life and create 3 clones that all have the codename Snake. Solid Snake, who's the main protagonist of Metal Gear Solid 1, the original Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 1, and Metal Gear Solid 4. His twin, Liquid Snake, who is in this game in kid form, in the form of Eli, because this takes place in 1984. And a third clone who is a perfect duplicate of Big Boss called Solidus Snake, who became President of the United States and is the main villain of Metal Gear Solid 2. And then Venom Snake is a codename that Big Boss goes by in this game. Which is why in the opening credits of each story mission, you see, like, starring Punished Venom Snake. Also, I had forgotten to equip the bandana this whole time, which reduces chance of serious injury.
Really?
Yes. If you want a good oh, ad break now. Never mind. I'll wait until the ad break's over.
Yeah, ads. Jeez.
There's a bear down there. I'm gonna extract that bear.
Oh gosh, now you're gonna extract Yogi?
I've extracted bears before in this game. One of the side ops I had to do was extracting a specific bear.
Is it named Yogi?
No, it's just called the legendary brown bear.
We're gonna call it Yogi. It's gonna be called Yogi and Boo Boo. Really? It's taking that many tranks to the butt?
I mean, it is a bear.
Kitty's not getting the ads.
You're not getting the ads? Oh, lucky.
Yeah, that's what I was about
oh,
to
God, he's coming right for me.
For you. Oh, he's getting a little tired.
There we go.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Hey, Boo Boo. I'm gonna go maul this motherfucker.
Looking for the picnic baskets.
I'm going to maul him and steal his picnic basket.
That's Yogi, definitely. I'm naming that guy Yogi. Oh, he got you.
He broke my arm.
How dare Yogi break your... Oh, and now he killed you.
But yeah, if you want a good jumping on point for the Metal Gear Solid series, and you have any modern platform or decent enough PC, get the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. Which includes Metal Gear Solid 1... Let me do them in chronological order. It includes Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, the NES version of Metal Gear, the NES exclusive non-canon sequel to the NES version of Metal Gear, Snake's Revenge, the Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2 digital comics, as well as some production materials about the games, as well as different versions of each game that were released in different territories. And you get all that for like 60 or 70 bucks. And in terms of what order to play them in, I would say play them in release order. So start with Metal Gear, then Metal Gear 2, then Metal Gear Solid, and then just follow numerical order from that. Metal Gear Solid 4 is currently only on the PlayStation 3, but it can be emulated if you have a good enough rig. And if you have a beefy enough rig to do PS3 emulation, I can walk you through getting that set up. I would be glad to help with that. And then Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker happens after that, or came out after that, and takes place before Metal Gear Solid 5, which is split into 2 chapters that you buy in one bundle nowadays. Ground Zeroes, which is like a prologue, and then The Phantom Pain, which is the main Metal Gear Solid 5 game. There's also Portable Ops for the PSP, but that one's dubiously canon. And I don't think they've officially stated whether it's canon or not. And, oh yeah, of course there's Metal Gear Solid Delta coming out in August, which is a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which is canonically the first game in the series, in terms of, like, when it takes place in the timeline. Oh, I got real lucky with that one.
I love how it just grabs it by the leg. And that one's angry that you stole its friend. Oh, you got real lucky, dang. That's the best luck I've seen you have in a while.
That's the first time I've ever knocked out a bear in one shot.
Twice.
It's like, want to see me knock out a bear in one shot? Want to see me do it again? And to think, I didn't even have to use my snipper rifle, because I forgot to bring it with me. I've still got my machine gun equipped.
You forgot to bring it?
Yep. Okay, so, Quiet's not going to be the most helpful for this, so time to bring in the doggo. She hasn't seen Dee Dee yet.
Oh yeah, she hasn't seen Dee Dee.
We also have a horse, but I almost never use the horse past the opening of the game. All it's really good for is fast travel and, like, a couple situational commands you can give it when you level up its bond.
Yeah, you be prepared to see Dee Dee.
He's the goodest boy.
So how do they bring...
There he is!
Incoming dog. Incoming dog.
The map has been updated.
When Dee Dee comes parachuting down from above.
Yes.
Secret agent style. Why is he Kitty's reaction to Dee Dee so bad?
Okay, there's the kid. Dee Dee's purpose, other than being able to send him to do sneak attacks or act as a distraction, is he's got a good sniffer on him. And, he can sniff out and mark targets for you. And yeah, you pick him up as a puppy from the battlefield, and he gets raised and trained into the goodest boy.
Yeah.
And you can train him to use a stun gun.
Wait, you can train Dee Dee to have a stun gun?
Yes.
I never knew that.
Yep. You can train him to use a knife, you can train him to use a stun gun, you can train... If you get the right research files, which I've never done on a playthrough, you can train him to Fulton people for you.
Oh my gosh, the dog controlling people.
Making me worry like that.
And there's a cutscene you can get at random if you spend too much time away from your mother base after Dee Dee's fully grown, where he, like, you arrive on your chopper and he just pounces on you and starts giving you all the kisses because he missed you so much.
I remember when that happened in your playthrough.
Yes, Dee Dee is the goodest boy. And because Hideo Kojima, the director of this game and most of the Metal Gear saga, but up until, you know, his departure from Konami, is a mad genius, but still a genius, it is impossible to kill Dee Dee. If he takes too much damage, he automatically gets removed from the battlefield to go back home so he can recover.
I probably need to get off soon.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end soon.
Yeah, because it's almost 12.
Yeah.
And I got work in the morning.
And I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow because I've been having some toothaches. Alright, let's see here. We got some rewards to pick up. And R&D platform's still being built. That one's still being built. It'll take another hour and 16 minutes. But that one passes in real time, even when I'm offline or not playing the game.
Yeah, it's the only FOB that doesn't, right?
Yeah, FOBs are the only ones that do that. See, what do I want to put into development before I end tonight? See, R&D team needs to be one level higher for me to upgrade the CGM. So I'll work on that probably off stream.
Please specify a project.
You've enjoyed this lovely conversation with me. It's honestly been such an honor to meet you. Thank you for everything. You truly are sweet and thoughtful. I'm not leaving just yet. I wanted to let you know this. Holy shit, you're gonna make me tear up. That's so sweet.
I told you Kitty's like an angel. What'd I tell you? Kitty, you're an angel. Like, seriously.
You know what? I'll develop that anti-tank rifle. I really need her to have that. Damn it. What do I need to do to get that anti-tank rifle? Oh, I need the blueprint for it. Duh.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Where do you find the blueprint?
On the battlefield somewhere.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to find.
I can just look it up.
Please select a mission.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I'm going to put my support towards Googie Baba because I like their name. Alright, that should be enough for tonight. Alrighty.
Percent. Jeez.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to send in a raid for, let's see who we're gonna raid tonight, if anyone. No, we're not gonna raid anyone tonight.
No one on?
Not my regulars on that I'm particularly interested in raiding.
Gotcha.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to Miles for co-hosting with me tonight. Thank you for Kitty for being so fun and lovely to talk to. I'll see you guys on Wednesday with Danganronpa. Until then, unpleasant dreams.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.